Good afternoon, everyone. How are you all doing? Hopefully, it's good. A little bit of a different time, so we're going to be trying a couple of different things. Why not? It's 5 o'clock, and you've hit us at drive time. Just want to say a couple of people in the chat. Big up to you. Yeah, we got Ethan Tretton. Big up to you, brother. Looks like you're getting Norgaard. Yeah, we're going to get into that, man. We will get into that. Quaja, big up to you, brother. I will get in there with some of your questions and all of that. So if you put a Q in there, I will star some. We got Norgaard. Yeah, come on, man. We're going to get into that. Big up to Gavin. Cheers for stopping over. We got Halimi in the building. Big up to you, geezer. AJ, come on, man. Every single time, my geezer. What we're going to be talking about today is, of course. Here we go on Steam Bomber on the same day. There's a gal. Of course. Apparently, this means now Arsenal are moving mad. We're going crazy. Fasten your seatbelts. This is the start of the window, everyone. Wow, is it really? Don't worry, what we will be getting into in about 10 or 15 minutes time, we will be going through some figures about this midfield and about this attack. And we're going to be going into depth because do you know what, ladies and gentlemen? And for everyone that's here, for everyone that's watching on playback, it is an absolute disgrace how this football club is moving. But we are going to get to it. We'll get into some of the other little bits. But of course, whoopee fucking do. The first thing we get is a Ornstein and a here we go. And they, of course, involve this geezer. An absolute Chelsea reject. We all knew this was coming anyway. Do you know what I mean? It's no real surprise to anyone, is it? He's finally through the door. It's only 5 minutes. But that's never really been Arsenal's problem, I don't think, or Arsenal fans' PTSD. This is the most problem about our PTSD right here. And this is exactly it. Look at the offcasts that we sign off of Chelsea Football Club. William Gallas. We traded him in for Ashley Cole. You got Lassana Diarra, who actually was not a bad signing. And then we let him go for absolutely peanuts to Real Madrid. Yossi Benayoun. Always forgotten that one. Yossi Benayoun. Deadline day signing. That's how Arsenal move. Peter Cech. Do you remember that season when we was the only team in Europe's 5 leagues that were in the Champions League? Yeah. You know that team that were the only team to not sign an outfield player? Who won the league that year? Oh, yeah, it's fucking Leicester. Yeah. Peter Cech. Thank you very much. Another Chelsea outcast. Wicked. David Luiz. Do you know what? Add some good games. Add some absolute stinkers. Willian. Actually, not a bad Chelsea winger, was he? Let's just get that absolutely right. He was actually not bad. Completely destroyed at Arsenal. Absolute belly flop. Jorginho, another midfield signing. Oh, don't worry. We will get into some figures about our midfield very, very, very soon. And you'll notice why I'm leaving Norgaard till late because we're going to segue right into that. Don't you worry about it. Oh, and here's a problem right underneath Jorginho. A massive problem right underneath Jorginho. And his name is Kai Havertz. Massive problem. 65 million quid. Arteta said within the first week of signing him, yes, he's came in to be a midfielder. Within the third week of signing him, realised he's not a good midfielder and plays him up front. Another player we are absolutely stuck with. Another player Chelsea are laughing in our faces at because they got him off the books. And then, of course, the worst of the lot maybe, but at least we didn't pay any transfer fee for him, as Raheem Sterling. So when you look at these pictures and these players, and you're sort of seeing Arsenal fans going, yeah, come on, man. Yeah, I'm not really happy with this Kepa Arrizabalaga. I mean, one, he's not really that much of a good goalkeeper anyway. Thankfully, it's only a 5 million outlay. But when you look at the players that surround Kepa, that is the real reason Arsenal Football Club are absolutely fed up, absolutely sick to the bone of signing Chelsea rejects. Come on, man. It's got to end somewhere, really. It has to end somewhere, people, man. I'm absolutely sick to death of these. But listen, we will move on. Salah, this makes a lot of sense, don't it, Arsenal Football Club? Makes a lot of sense, doesn't it, Arsenal Football Club? So, Thomas Partey from the Fab, set to leave Arsenal as a free agent at the end of the month. So, it's the 30th that his contract officially expires. And yet again, we let a player that we spent big money on walk out the door for free. Don't you worry, ladies and gentlemen in the building. I'm holding that because in about 10 or 15 minutes or so, we will be going into some finances. I'm going to be reading it out for you, and you can work out for yourselves just how horrendous Arsenal Football Club have been, just how we can't spend enough money in terms of the business that we've done. It's absolutely shocking. But what do you think, chat? People coming in now. I can see a few people coming in. Big up. What do you reckon on this chat? Come on, ma'am. Thomas Partey leaving. It's an absolute joke. 45 million outlay. 200 grand a week. We have spent a lot of money on this guy. And yes, yet again, he's just walking out the door. Ta-la, see you later for absolutely nothing. Nothing. And Arsenal Football Club are wondering why they're absolutely crippled in the transfer market. Because this happens 2, 3, 4, 5 times every season. Multiple times. It's horrendous. Thomas Partey will never know the true ins and outs on it. Has he asked for a pay rise? Maybe he did. But let me tell you why he's asked for a pay rise on his 200k a week, assuming that he did. I'll tell you why, Arsenal Football Club. Because you let his contract run down. People, it's not rocket science here, yeah? Let me tell you this. It's not rocket science. Football, since the Bosman rule, has worked like this. Player power. This is an absolute fact. If you didn't want Thomas Partey to hold you to ransom, assuming that he did, and ask for a pay rise, don't let his fucking contract expire. Don't let him go into the last 6 months of his contract. Don't let him go into the last year. Don't let him go into the last 2 years of his contract. It is not rocket science. It's not rocket science. So when you've got a player of the quality of Thomas Partey, is that a great season? Probably our best midfielder last season. Probably didn't finish as our best midfielder because Declan Rice finished strong. But overall, with the course of the 10-month campaign, he was our best midfielder. 150%. Chat, I will come to you very, very, very soon. This is absolute fact. Inarguable. We have let him run down his deal. Why wasn't this negotiated last year? Even just say a year. Oh, because he come off the back of an injury-prone season. Why didn't you sell him last year then? There's just so many easy excuses to debunk the arguments. Oh, yeah, but he's injury prone. Sell him then. Sell him. But what do? Now, we just leave him alone and give him all the power. Now, tell me, I'll ask every single one of you. He's not an Arsenal fan. He don't care. He's a very rich man. If you knew that you could get probably there or thereabouts the same wages and a nice 5-10 million signing on fee elsewhere, still go to a Champions League club, by the way, because he's still that good, what would you all do? You began, do you know what, Arsenal? I can get XYZ over here. You would be asking for a little bit more. Come on, man. Arsenal Football Club put themselves in a vulnerable position every single time and then look at themselves. They look around and then go, well, I don't know why everyone leaves. The negotiation is absolute shocking. It's poor. It's piss poor. It's pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. How this cap continues to happen. I'm sorry, man, but I'm not happy with this shit, man. Right, come on, big up, man, and then we're gonna move him ever so slightly. Big up to you, Helsinki, man. We got Gavin in the building. Big up, brother. I didn't say this enough. Thank you for everything since we met, brother. Yeah, from one fan to another. Come on, bro. You're all good, man. Come on, AJ. You know that, bro. We got Joseph, a member in the building, man. Big up to Joseph, supporting everyone on them channels, man. Big up to Joseph. Big up to you, brother. He's got a good evening from Dre. How you doing, my friend? Always a pleasure. The new way we now identify players is asking if they are Arsenal players. Yeah, but we don't say that about our current players, bruv. Absolute fact, mate. Like, we identify players. It's just an absolute disgrace. And we're going to get into Norgaard next, and then we're going to get into the real problem straight after. But Dre, absolutely on point, bruv. Yeah, mate, come on. A few people saying hello to each other. Berta is a fraud. What's he doing? Berta? Anyone want to explain to him? What's he doing? He's just biding his time. He's got the easiest job in football. If it's the case of let Arteta hang himself, that's cool. That's fine. But what an easy job. Just sit there and let Arteta ruin himself. It's just another year wasted for us Arsenal fans, for you Arsenal fans, isn't it? That's the worrying thing about that. We're going to have to suffer again another year, I think, until things get better. I just hope Mikel Arteta doesn't ruin it that much that it's going to take another 2 years to sort the squad out. Probably will, though, won't it, everyone? Big up, yeah. It's definitely not looking good. Yeah, look, trust me, bruv. We're gonna go through some stats, yeah, which is. I mean, it'll wake you up. Trust me, it will wake you all up, ladies and gentlemen. You don't need waking, but anyone that does, come on, man. Yes, yes, my girl's here. Here she is. How are you doing, Madupe? I hope everything's going good. Oh, sweetie from NYC. Come on, mum. Pleasure to see you in the chat. Know you're always busy, but come on, mum. Thank you very much for catching a live, my girl. Yeah, there. This is so depressing. I've been really shutting out anything Arsenal these far few weeks. I don't blame you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Do you know what? I don't blame you, Madupe. I promise you, I wish I could do the same. I wish I could do the same. I just can't turn that switch off. If I could, honestly, my life would probably be a little bit happier. I can promise you that, my girl. I wish I could, honestly. Yeah, yeah. But big up to you, man. Thank you very much for tuning in. Come on, man. Come on, my girl. Yeah, it's craziness. It's absolute craziness. Big up to you, Darren, brother. Big up, man. Come on, always. We got Nico in the building, our Swedish geezer. Big up, Aaron, man, from Sweden, working and selling protein powder here in the biggest store in Sweden. Do you know what I mean? This is what I'm talking about, man. Helping all them geezers catch their gains and all of that. Come on, man. Tell you who definitely don't need no protein powder. This geezer. Big J Shreds, big up, man. Do you know what I mean? I bet he'd probably be your biggest customer. Look at the size of his fucking arms. Do you know what I mean? Come on, Big J Shreds, bruv. Big up, man. I bet this guy's taking about 400 fucking grams a day, and he come on. And now they go and sign the equivalent. The girl in the kebab shop at 4 a.m. with no shoes on. An absolute sloppy mess, isn't it, Big J Shreds? Come on, bruv. Big up to you for jumping in, man. Yeah, that's what it is. We're going to get into the Norgaard thing next, man. Trust me. Big up Irvine Harper, man. Bro, if it's for anyone's cup of tea, man, I see he does a little mini snooker stuff over there. Go check that out, everyone. But what we got in here just before we get to this next little bit, because trust me, it's frustrating. Party leaving should be a big rusty now in the coffin. Yes, facts, bruv. It's a joke. Every time players run down their contracts, it's non-stop at Arsenal Football Club, mate. We're gonna do that very, very, very soon. Trust me, it's an absolute farce. Another guard of honor, yeah. Yeah, oh mate, we are going backwards fast, bro. Arteta loves a reject, man. Come on, he absolutely loves a reject. We got KD, big up, bruv. United should go and get him. Oh, 100%. He improves. He, at least in some aspect, Thomas Partey, if that's what we're talking about, improves every single one of the Premier League's midfield. Maybe not starting, but it'll improve the squad, and we're letting him go for free and replacing him with another guard. It's it is. It is at that point, isn't it? I can't even say it with a straight face, but yeah, you're right, Madupe. Yeah, bring back Edu. I used to think he was Edon, but I think he do more than Berta does, man. Come on, man, it's just ridiculous. Gunnar, big up, bruv. I met Birmingham City fan. Even he wouldn't want Arteta to be Birmingham manager. Do you know what? On the Friday, I think it was a Doncaster Rovers fan I had on here, yeah, and even he was like, I wouldn't even touch him with a fucking barge pole, man. Absolute stinker of a manager, man. Stinker. Yeah, Mark said just quickly, deja vu. Come on, man, that's all it is. Deja vu. Bill Murray settings. We've been here before. Redbird, how are you doing, man? Big up to you. Yeah, nah, that's good, man. Yeah, well, I mean, personally, I'm well, I suppose. Do you know what I mean? But when it comes to Arsenal, my girl, nah. I'm not a happy bunny, man. Big up, Aaron. Justin, come on, disposable players. Pitting 29 wasn't gone. That's the one, man. That geezer's handcuffing us. He is holding us back, man. Massively holding us back. And we will be getting into that as well. Come on, man. Who's terrorizing my ring doorbell, man? Come on. Let's have a little look. Oh, of course, always happens, isn't it? Or is it? All right, no one. Sodom. I think it's my son trying to be funny. Hengeli, sorry. Big up to you, brother. Drive time. Big up, man. Come on, brother. Here he is. Why not, bruv? Come on, bro. How you doing, man? Kawuya Bashir, big up, brother. How are you doing, man? And we got Ivan. Big up to you again in the building, man. Come on, let's have a little chat about this geezer. We've seen today. We got Arsenal submitted a package worth 11 whole million. So we're going big, ladies and gentlemen. We are going big for Christian Norgaard. Negotiations ongoing. Does Brentford want more? Or probably the whole 1.5 million more. And now it's probably going to drag out to the end of the summer because we want to pay 11 million euros and they probably want 12.5. Norgaard wants to join Arsenal. Right. here, yeah, this is a very, very, very big problem. A very big problem solved by our friend Rory Talks Football. Anyone understand what the fuck is going on here? And he says, Rory Talks Football, 11 million, presumably far lower wages than Partey for a younger player with far better injury record and incredibly underrated all-round game. Norgaard would be excellent business. Anyone can decipher this bottom of the fucking table? Anyone can decipher that? I ain't got a Scooby-Doo what's going on here, I'm not going to lie. I ain't got a single clue. Progressive passing DMs, Big Five, European League midfielders with 90 minutes played and 40 million as destroying. Progressive passing, dimension, fucking what is going on here? Does anyone have a clue what this is? I'm looking at that and I'm just like, whatever, man. But Rory, of course, he's basically saying that this is going to be an unbelievable signing for Arsenal Football Club. Do you know what, man? I'm sick to death. Big up Static, bruv. Big up Static in the building. Hope you are good, my friend. Hope you are good. And yeah, smash the likes up, man. Come on. Come on. Anyone decipher this? DJ Crane's in the building. Can you decipher this shit? He's 31 on 35k a week. Oh, he'll be on 80, 100%. It wouldn't surprise me if he gets up to 100k a week. 150%. 150%, mate. Anyone decipher this? I ain't got a clue what this is that I'm looking at. I ain't got a single clue how to decipher this crap. All I know is it's an absolute load of bollocks. But Eduardo lagging. He's absolutely lagging. It's saying our to-do list. Zubimendi tick. Kepa tick. Norgaard here. Is this going to be a fantastic end to the summer window in terms of signing? Come on, man. We've got a gal. Norgaard and a cut price move. 11 million's a no-brainer. And this is what our most intelligent Arsenal fan has got to say about it. He brings Premier League proven leadership, all for 11 million. No brainer, no brainer. Leadership, he's Brentford's captain. Wow. We've got elite ball winning. He's got elite ball winning. Yeah. Don't forget that. He's got elite ball winning level ability. I'd like to know the proof on this. Top 5 in the Premier League for tackles and interception. Cool. But we're buying him as a backup, so that doesn't really matter then anyway. Composure in the build-up. I mean, he's just adding things for fun, isn't he, man? Affordable 11 million with sensible depth. He's definitely adding a load of crap, isn't he, man? And then he fits Arteta's system. How? Because he's a midfielder that plays sideways. Fits our system because he's a midfielder that plays sideways. I don't know about you. I don't know about you guys, yeah, but I am absolutely sick to death with signing players like this. We are in Arteta's 7th season, yeah? Of course, this is his 6th full season about to start, and then he had the half. I am only explaining it because for some reason I had to explain it in my last stream. Someone couldn't quite understand where I was coming from. I mean, yeah, basic maths. It's not very, very difficult, is it? But we are in Arteta's 7th season at this football club, and still, we are signing players like Norgaard. Listen to this as our midfield, yeah? This is how much money we have spent, right? This is facts. You can't get away with this. Since Arteta has rocked up at Arsenal Football Club, yeah? He has signed in midfield, Thomas Partey for £45 million. He has signed Odegaard for £35 million. He's signed Lokonga for £17 million. Fabio Vieira for £35 million. Jorginho for £11 million. Kai Havertz for £65 million. Declan Rice for £105 million. Mikel Merino for £35 million. That total is £148 million, excluding Norgaard at £11 million. That's excluding Zubimendi at £55 million. For a total, should they both be signed, which it's looking very, very, very likely that they will be, £414 million Arsenal Football Club have spent on their midfield, and they still can't even work out who their best midfield is. They still can't even play them players in the right position. We're still signing multiple players in them positions. Anyone in this chat, can you tell me when we've had a fixed midfield over the last 5 years. But we've spent £414 million sterling on this midfield. And the midfield, by the way, this year is going to consist of Odegaard, who's on a massive decline in regression. Declan Rice playing out of fucking position, and Zubimendi coming in to replace Partey, who's walking away for fucking free. And we don't even know if he's going to, one, be as good as Thomas Partey, or two, even take to the league. We still don't even know if Thomas Partey is going to adjust to the football club, let alone be able to play in the Premier League. £414 million. And your lineup next summer is going to be Declan Rice, Zubimendi, and Martin Odegaard. £414 million deep. And that's what we get. That's what we get for that. Oh, and who's the backups? Who's the backups, everyone, after all of them signings? Lokonga and Norgaard. You're kidding me. You're telling me that Manchester City, they're going in to their new squad with their new with their in their window, and they've got Reinders, they've got Rodri. What have Liverpool got? Come on, what have Liverpool got? They've just signed Wirtz. Yeah, they've just signed Wirtz, Gravenberch, and McAllister. Arsenal Football Club have got Declan Rice. I'll say it again. Zubimendi, and I'll say this one again, and Martin Odegaard for £414 million. We can't even replace Granit Xhaka. And we've got, Mikel Merino as well as one of the backups, just to make it a little bit sweeter. Bro, Gravenberch and McAllister with a bit of Florian Wirtz. And Arsenal Football Club have that shit. And we're wondering why we cannot get over the line. I thought this was the year that we were going to be getting over the line. I thought last year was the year that we were going to be getting over the line. I thought it was going to be this year. What about this year? So tell me what gets us over the line when you let go of Jorginho, and you let go of Thomas Partey, and you spend, by the way, them two left for free. Let's just get it absolutely right. They left for free. Partey's walked out the fucking door for nothing. Jorginho's walked out the door for absolutely nothing, yeah? Facts. Now we've spent, we're going to probably spend about 65 million on getting in Norgaard, and we're going to be spending that much money as well on getting Zubimendi. So we've spent 65 million to downgrade again, yet again. We have spent 65 million in a position to downgrade. It is absolutely unbelievable what's going on at this football club. It's only the 25th of June. Calm yourself down. Everyone, calm. I'm sick of being calm. I'm sick of being calm. I'm sick of waiting, sick of being patient. Bruv, last summer we had an absolute stinker of a window. And Calafiori, Mikel Merino and Sterling. Pathetic. Stinker. Loser midfield. Loser signings. Loser centre-back. Loser winger. Loser goalkeeper we signed. And we said, I'll tell you what, don't worry about the winter window. What we'll do is we'll sign absolutely nothing. We'll sign no one, but don't you worry, we'll make up for that in the summer. And you're telling me that this is making up for it in the summer. You're telling me that it's making up for it in the summer. Zuba fucking Mendy, Kepa, and Norgaard. Oh, come off it, man. Come off it. Please tell me in the chat. I'm not going mad. Because it feels like I'm going mad. I will get that statistic up on a pretty little graph very, very, very soon. But £414 million on this midfield. That's nearly £500 million. Boys, girls, it's nearly £500 million spent on this midfield. Come off it, man. Come off it. Guess what we've done on the strikers? Here's another one for you, and I'll be brushing this up quite nicely. Arsenal Football Club, since Mikel Arteta signed, yeah? Since Mikel Arteta came into this football club, Arteta has spent £72 million on forwards. Not strikers, just strikers, on forwards. £72 million. The same amount as Nicolas Pepe cost, yeah? Same amount as Nicolas Pepe cost. £72 million. Look who we let go for free. He came in and he inherited Pepe himself. He inherited Aubameyang. He inherited Lacazette. How much did we get for them? How much did we recoup for them players, boys, girls? How much did we recoup for them? Nothing. Just in them positions alone, we've let Partey go for free, Jorginho go for free, Aubameyang go for free, Lacazette go for free, Pepe go for free. Williams came in as a disaster, go for free. Everyone goes for free. Why don't we recoup any money? And we're wondering why we're not able to spend as much. Because Arsenal Football Club, as a business in terms of trading, buying, selling, it's a joke. Come on, DJ Dens, brother, it's a joke. Losing Partey for free. This is what I don't understand. Oh, yeah, but he's injury prone. Sell him last summer then. There's Saudi interest. There was interest from Saudi last summer. Even if you got 15, 20 million for him, you'd have added that to the fund this year, even if you didn't replace him, which you probably should have. And then you'd have been able to get a long-term midfielder. But exactly, this is the point in here, what people are saying. And I'm glad a few people picked it up on it. We've got, I'm sure it was you, but that's it. Talking like this in his mid-20s with Norgaard. We're replacing a 32-year-old midfielder with a 31-year-old midfielder who's nowhere near as good as the 32-year-old midfielder. Oh, but he'll only be on 80k week of wages. Who cares? And any of you got shares or stocks in Thomas Partey's wage? Who cares? It's no good, is it? Is it, Madupe? They're talking like he's in his 20s, man. A year younger than Partey. Exactly right. Exactly right. So all we're going to do is we've signed another Jorginho. And guess what's going to happen to Norgaard in 2 years, my girl? What do you reckon's going to happen? He's going to walk away for free again. Arsenal Football Club are probably going to end up spending 12, 30 million quid on Norgaard. He'll probably earn 80 to 100k a week. And in 2 years' time, we'll walk away for free. What does that mean, though, for Arsenal squad again in 2 years' time? What does that mean again? I'll tell you what it means again. Arsenal will be looking around for another fucking midfielder. What happens again in 2 years' time when he goes for free, Norgaard? Oh, yeah. Guess what happens? Mikel Merino will be 31 years old. I mean, you can't write it. Like, you just can't write it, can you? So that just means in 2 years' time, we'll be doing another £2 or £3 million in players. But look at the numbers. This is the problem as well of Arsenal Football Club in terms of transfers. We've now got Lokonga coming in. We've got Norgaard coming back. And we've got Zubamendi coming in. Wow, we're one midfielder up. But does that push the needle? Does that take us to the next level? Bruv, Liverpool and Man City are laughing at us, mate. They are laughing at us. I was on Redmen TV too, yeah? Big up to Errol and all the boys that they've got over there, yeah? I was having a little chat with them on Friday night, the last Friday, and we was talking about our business. And obviously they don't go into Arsenal business as much as I do. And I was spitting my facts over there, and they were giggling, bruv. Not giggling personally at me, of course. They were just laughing at the scenario that Arsenal Football Club has found themselves in. And I asked them the question. I've asked a couple of Manchester City fans and I asked a couple of Liverpool fans this. Are you worried about what Arsenal are doing in the transfer market? Are you worried about Arsenal Football Club next season? And they're like, they are laughing. Some of them haven't even answered. They've just laughed. That's how bad. When you know your rivals, when your rivals want your manager to stay and they're laughing at your transfer business and they're laughing at whether you're going to be a challenger next year, you know that you're in serious trouble, man. When your rivals are sort of saying things like, oh, shit, yeah, Arsenal are doing bits, just like we're doing with Liverpool and Man City. We're like, yeah, man, yeah, they mean business. They're not doing anything of the sort over there. It is worrying, man. Ryan Stockley, big up to you, bruv. Big up to you, man. Big up, Aaron. I'm sick and tired. People using that wanker David Ornstein and the payroll publication, The Athletic Facts, and use as the genuine source of the truth, rather. Mate, all them things, they're all problems. Come on, you know it, bruv. You're one of the real ones in the chat, mate. You know it. Yeah, there's not get past a lot of you lot. Do you know what I'm saying? They are all frauds, mate. They're all frauds. Every single one of them. They're probably, obviously, you know, the higher tier in terms of news and all that, but it's not proper news. It's just all crap, mate. All crap that gullible wank stains like a gal will believe, mate. It's no good. I'm telling you, it's no good. Let me come to the chat, man, because I just want to make sure that it's not only me that thinks this is an absolute farce again, man. We got Sam, big up in the building, man. Big up Sam, Samuel Wilmington, but big up Aaron. This fan base are too calm, way too calm, brother. Way too calm about this bullshit. Look at the stuff they're justifying. Trust me, next season, they're in for a rude awakening, and honestly, they deserve it. They need humbling. Mate, I'm telling you, I always say things like this, yeah? Arteta is like It's like Lee always says it's like a cult. It's like a head vampire, yeah? And I'll explain myself. When you see in the films and all of that you kill the head vampire and then all of the rest of them wake up? That's what Arteta and the Arsenal fans will be. Trust me, I'm telling you. I'm telling you, this is an absolute fact. When Mikel Arteta leaves, a lot of this fan base will probably just like go out their trance, out their spell, and they'll be like, fuck me. They'll pick up a newspaper and go, what? What? It's nearly 2026. Nearly 2026. What's going on here? They'll wake up and they'll be like, fuck me. I thought it was December the 21st, 2019. What's going on? That's what it's like, mate. This fan base, they won't know what's hitting when this manager leaves. I'm telling you, they do not know what they've got coming up when this football manager leaves. They'll be holding candlelit vigils outside the Emirates Stadium. I'm telling you, it's not even a joke. They'll all be like that in the evening with their candles out there, with their lighters, with their torches on, all outside the Emirates, mourning the death of Arteta FC. We're the ones that pick up the pieces with this, though, boys, and that's what frustrates me, man. Boys and girls, I should say. Every single one of us real ones in this chat, every single one of us are the ones that pick up the pieces from this football club. Not them lot. They don't care. When Arsenal Football Club lose, they couldn't give a shit. I'm telling you, they couldn't give a shit. They go, oh, well, cool, on to the next one. That's done then. That's done. They'll have another pint and they'll fuck off home and they don't care. We're left to pick up the pieces, ladies and gentlemen. We have been picking them pieces up for a very, very, very long time. And I know you all, just like I am, are absolutely sick to death of it. Sick to death of it. Honestly, I'm sick to death of it. Because all you'll get now is the likes of those poncy little mugs like a gal. They'll just be coming on and they'll be going, oh, yeah, well, just back the next manager. But they won't back the next manager because he's probably not going to be as good looking as Mikel Arteta. He's not going to be as zesty and weird as Mikel Arteta. Honestly, we're in a sorry state, people, man. Big up to you, geezer, man. It's worrying. Worst part of us losing party for free. Yeah, I think I've read that. Yeah, mate, honestly, it's frustrating, bruv. It's so frustrating to see where we are, man. And this is what I always say, Static. Apart from Arsenal Football Club, I'm good. Listen, man, my kids, they got good health. My missus is cool. She's happy. I mean, she has to put up with me. Do you know what I mean? But, I mean, other than that, she's good. Job's a bit flexible. I've had better years. Arsenal Football Club are by far, country mile by far, the worst thing in my life. By a country mile. And that's pretty sad when you say it out loud, isn't it? It's pretty sad, man. Come on. We got KLS. Big up, man. Yeah, a year younger. But come on, man. It's just absolutely the. I know, brother. It's ridiculous. Yeah. Roy does talk a load of nonsense, mate. He talks an absolute steaming pile of shit, mate. Honestly, I have never, ever, ever listened to fans like this before. They've got it all coming, man. And do you know what? Me and Shane, we were talking backstage. Big up to Shane Gooner. We were talking backstage. Well, we might have been on the phone, and we were saying, this lot, they're not used to it now. The likes of the Rory Talks Football, whatever it is, the Agals, the Christians, and all of that. They've had the run of the mill especially on YouTube for so long now. Because usually it's been quite a closed sort of market with like the Lees, the Kennys, the Matties. You throw obviously with Northside in there. There was such sort of a closed market in terms of real ones that speak. There'll be a couple more I've missed, and apologies to them. But now all of a sudden you got me coming out of the woodwork. You know what I mean? Talking. You've got DJ B's, Shane Gooner, obviously, of course, himself. Do you know what I mean? You've got Normskis, Coles, Rashids. Plenty more of us. Do you know what I mean? And they can't handle that. They haven't got all of this Arsenal YouTube all to themselves anymore. Yeah, smash the like button. Come on, man. That's it. We're all sick of this shit, and that's what spawns it, bro. I didn't want to come on camera and do this. Do you know how out of my comfort zone this crap is for me, man? I didn't even like reading out loud in school, for crying out loud. But it's just got to the point where I was just like, we need some more voices in this side of the fence, man. Big up to you, Cooper, bruv. Because I'm telling you, it's not good enough, man. But I'm buzzing that we've got all of us fans, you know what I mean? Us proper real ones trying to spit facts and just trying to exterminate these little these cockroaches. Do you know what I'm saying? Quaja, mate. Come on, it's embarrassing, bruv. Question, come on, now let's have a little go. I thought Arsenal weren't signing anyone until 1st of July. Have they got the Norgaard deal? Do you know what? I think what they'll probably be doing is waiting until the press the enter send money, I think, until July the 1st. But this is the real problem. Let me jump on that, Mr. Battle Red, yeah? I haven't waited from last summer to have a shit transfer window, from the fucking winter window where we didn't sign anything, and this window, we've just thrown away a month. Manchester City and Liverpool have got virtually all of their business done. Virtually all of their business done. They'll still do more. Let's not get that twisted. They'll still do more, but they've got all of their business done. We've just gone, nah, fuck June. Arsenal Football Club, yeah, sod June. What do we need to make signings for in June? Why would we want all our business done nice and early for? Why would we want all of our players to get integrated into the club quicker? Why would you want to do that? But why? Only at Arsenal, bruv. Only at Arsenal. And guess what? Even if this little 1st of June is July, sorry, thing is real, we have waited all of this month for them to sign Norgaard and Kepa. Norgaard and Kepa. You cannot write it, man. You cannot write it, can you? That is just it. Things like that, ladies and gentlemen. Like, I mean, that just leaves me baffled, man. I'm not gonna lie. That is just, it is just frustration levels. I mean, unprecedented levels of frustration, as they'd say. Unprecedented. It's ridiculous, is what it is. It's absolutely farcical, man. Absolutely farcical. Let's have a quick flick through this chat. Let's carry on going. Come on, man. It's just frustrating. And I'm absolutely roasting in here, man. I forgot to put the fan on me, and I am absolutely melting. Yeah. Good day. Come on, wahaha, man. How are you doing? Big up to you. Or woman. I actually don't know. Big up to you, man. Just wait until the injuries start to kick in. This is the fact. Let's all have a bet on, yeah? Let's have a little bet on, chat. How many months do you reckon it's going to be? Well, Arsenal start, they fly off to their pre-season tour, yeah, on the 19th of July, yeah? I think their first games, I think it's like the 25th or something like that, there or thereabouts. I reckon Arsenal get their first major injury that's over 2 months long. Let's just say a 6-weeker, yeah? I reckon they get that before the Premier League starts. I reckon they're probably going to get that about August the 8th. I'll bet you any money in that during that pre-season we'll get a 6-weeker. And it won't just be to a mug, it'll be to a proper player. We'll get a 6-week injury, 150%. Who do we reckon it's going to be, I wonder? Who's going down? It'll probably be Zubimendi. That's who it'll be. You heard it here first. That's the type of farce that Arsenal Football Club do. We will get Zubimendi in the door, and I guarantee you by August the 8th, he's got a 6-week injury. That's how Arsenal move. Any one of you going to be surprised if that actually happens? I mean, I don't think any of you would you? I mean, that's how sort of bad it is at Arsenal Football Club. We can all literally foresee that happening, man. That is shocking. I mean, come on. It's actually depressing, really, when you think about it. It's not shocking. Let's go through some more of this chat. Big up to everyone in the chat, man, and smash that like and subscribe button. Come on, man. Phase 6. This is exactly right. Phase 6. That's it. Sign Kepa and Norgaard. It's what we've waited all month for. It's what we've waited all month for, everyone. To sign these two. Yeah. That's our phase 6. Sign Kepa and Norgaard. Wow. What happened to the Champions League quality players? What happened to them, everyone? Where are they? Where's the Champions League quality players? I thought that 2 years ago when we got into the Champions League, we were going to sign quality players. Where have they gone? I don't understand where they are. Are you telling me Norgaard's a Champions League player who's never played in the Champions League before? Never played in the Champions League before. What are we doing here? This is what we're dealing with, people, man. It's farcical. It's a joke. Right, nearly done this, man. We're going to pretty it up. We're going to pretty this shit up so we've got it nicely on screen just so everyone can see the level of inept signings and everything that Arsenal Football Club have done. It's an absolute shower of shit. We are nearly finished with it. Let's go for the chat and we'll get it up on screen because I know everyone listens with their eyes now. I like Norgaard, but he's very good for Brentford, not for Arsenal. Only Arsenal Football Club would go to Brentford and come out with Norgaard. They got Mbeumo there. They got Wissa there that could probably do a job for Arsenal Football Club. Only Arsenal Football Club would knock on Brentford's door and go, yo, you know, we want to take one of your players. I was like, oh, they're probably thinking, oh, for fuck's sake. Do you know what I mean? We don't want to let Mbeumo go. We've just let Mbeumo go. We don't want to let Wissa go. They're like, Wissa? We don't want him. We want Norgaard. They're like, oh, okay then. All right, yeah, cool. No worries. That's only we go there and take their worst. Well, not one of their worst, but that's unfair. I know he's their captain, but come on, man. You know where I'm going with this. Manchester United used to go to Premier League players like a Brentford, the Premier League club, sorry, like a Brentford, and they used to go there and take their best players, and that's how they won multiple leagues. By the way, look at the strikers they've done it with. They've done it with Dwight York, done it with Andy Cole, Teddy Sheringham. Sadly, they've done it with Robin van Persie. They've done it with Dimitar Berbatov. They've done it with Wayne Rooney. They've done it with Carlos Tevez. I mean, that's just strike. Eric Cantona. I've named about 8 there. What do Arsenal Football Club do? We go get we just go get the 31-year-old aging geezer. Do you know what I mean? Who's absolutely finished in football. You can't write it. You literally can't write it. Let's save this and then let's get it up on screen just so people can see, man. There's a few new faces in the building. All right, I'll tell you what, not like that. I love a spelling mistake, don't I? I'll tell you what, I'm not a bad speller, but when it comes to typing, I am absolutely basement. I'm not going to lie. I am basement at typing. I think I'm like one of them, when you're in court and you've got that woman and she's like typing double fast, writing out what you said. I think I'm that, but I'm not. Honestly, I am absolutely shocking. I'm all over the place. I just looked at Tom Ad Party. What are we doing here? Come on, man. Loss for Aaron. What are we doing? Let's get this up on screen, ladies and gents, because I want to keep this on screen while I'm talking because it's going to be relevant the whole entire time. Let's have a little go. Let's keep this up on screen, and apologies if we've got it wrong. Bang. All right, that's it. Just so everyone can see. Just so everyone can constantly see. There you go. That's the crap. That's the crap that we've spent. Absolute crap. Big up, Shane, bruv. How you doing, my friend? Always a pleasure. I don't know how long when was it you sent that out? 5:35. Apologies, man. 15 minutes ago. This will be something that you'll enjoy seeing, Shane. Here we go. All of this crap, all down here. Have a look at the state of this, Shane, bruv. The prices you're going to pay Brentford in transfer fees and wages, you may as well just give it to Thomas Partey for the year. There we go. So couldn't have said it better myself. Exactly. I mean, come on, man. What are we doing here? This is how bad this football club's run shreds, bruv. It's horrendous. It's embarrassing. Just keep having a little look at that. That's on screen, man. Absolute shocking. Absolute shocking. You would have given €3 million to Thomas Partey to stay for a couple of years instead of giving 11 million for Guy. Exactly. We've all got the same knowledge here. We're all not stupid. Exactly. Middle hour at Lidl, man. Come on, man. Big up, Brad, man. Big up, man. There's so much oxygen waste and the most underwhelming signings of the summer. Who would have thought it would be equally / or more embarrassing than last year? We've waited. This is the third transfer window, bruv. Third transfer window, KLS. Come on, man. You telling me we have waited 3 transfer windows for Norgaard and Zubamendi to come in midfield? Do you know what? It wouldn't have been as bad, but they're replacing Jorginho and Thomas Partey. I mean, it's just no good, man. Absolutely no good. Let me just have a little sip of my spinach. That makes me feel a little bit better, even though it's already gone a little bit warm. Views, big up Views. Give him a like and a cheeky subscribe. Big up to you, brother. Come back, Edu. All is forgiven. Yeah, my sweetheart, my dupe. She has exactly the same thing, man. Exactly the same thing. Yeah. Don't forget the proper baller. Oh yeah, that's it, man. He's coming in. What did I say to everyone? Yeah, and then I'll put this back up. This is what I said. This is the worrying thing about Arsenal Football Club. Let me put another image on, and then I'll put this one back over there. Give me 2 seconds, man. Should have started this one from the start. I'll put this up on the Monday thing. Yeah. Don't forget, we've made more signings than this, and guess what it is? Here we go. Here we go, Calvin. Don't forget. Internal solutions. We've got the injured players, Tomiyasu. No one knows where he is. Hide and seek champion 4 years in a row. He'll be coming back to injury in 2029. It'll be like a new signing. Gabriel Jesus, he's coming back. He'll be like a new signing. That versatile forward player. Don't forget, Don't forget, we also have Reece Nelson coming in. Do you reckon he's going to be sold? Is he bollocks? Is he bollocks? Reece Nelson is going to come in and he is going to be the backup to Bukayo Saka. Facts. Fabio Vieira, backup to Martin Odegaard. Facts. Pardon me. Lokonga. There we go. He's coming in to replace Jorginho. Internal solutions. Internal solutions. This is what we waited for. This is what we've waited for, everyone, man. This is what we've spent. 348 million, excluded the new signings. On the signings that we've got now. Let's just exclude Norgaard and Zubimendi and let's just run with a 350 million. 350 million, and at the minute, our starting midfield is Rice, Odegaard, and Marino. That's without the £66 million in pending signings to come in and replace the worst players than we've got there already. You can't write it. There's the finances. It's inarguable. Nothing you can do about it. Absolutely nothing you can do about it. Less than a year. Exactly right. Yeah. Youthful player. Yeah. That's what they're saying. He's younger. Probably by about 8 months and all, Adam. Big up to you, bruv. Hope you're doing good, man. Smash that like button as well, ladies and gents, man. Oh, is he actually? I didn't even see that. If that's an actual fact, I don't know, bruv. I didn't even see that. I was just having a little joke. There you go. It's not even a surprise, is it? Absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, he'll walk away for free. I think he's got 2 years left on his deal, maybe 3. He'll walk away for free. 150%, man. 150%. Ridiculous. Yeah. No, actually, I agree with you there. They won't get behind him. That's it. They won't get behind him because he's not going to be as good looking. The symmetry ain't going to be there. The eyebrows won't be plucked to perfection. Facts. If Arsenal want a party replacement, go and sign Timber, brother. I'd 100% replace him. But do you know what'll happen? He'll just get an ACL the second he comes in. That's all that'll happen. Big up Rory vibes, oh man. I think it might be the first time I've seen you, mum. Someone's saying I've seen you once in here before, but big up if it's your first time, brother. Apparently, Norgaard signed a new contract in March. Would have been on a free otherwise. Shows we hadn't even identified him until recently. Inarguable facts. Yeah, I heard that as well, Shane. What can we do about that? What are we doing here, man? Like it's farcical. It's borderline farcical. Yeah, Cedric, all late signings, and then you even go back. Like I don't like taking it back from like previous sort of years when Mikel Arteta weren't in charge because I don't really think it's double fair. Especially to sort of attack Mikel Arteta with it. But yeah, man, like we have made a lot of crap signings, and them 3 are absolutely right up there. Ryan Stockley, we should be buoyant right now. Exactly right, man. Because we have a new top manager who is making moves to get us on the long road back to where we should be. But no, we're stuck with this clown. Do you know what? The worrying thing is as well is next year, if Arsenal don't get it right this year and we don't move quick enough at this football club, and guess what will happen? We will finish outside that top 5 and we won't get a better manager. A better manager won't come in. They'll look at this and go, fuck me, Arsenal Football Club are a mess. They are a mess. People think we ain't a mess. We're an absolute mess, mate. How many of these gooners were waiting for Norgaard this summer? Exactly right. Gaz, Liverpool FC. You're saying, bigging him up now, never said a word about him prior. What are, mate? Like, you've got the likes of the Agals coming in there. This is what the Agals are saying. Christian Norgaard to Arsenal on a cut price move, 11 million, no brainer. Good rotational part of Zubimendi and experience for next season. And he's made his little crafty list of nonsense. Premier League proven leadership. Brentford's captain. Elite ball winning. Okay, where? And he's a backup, so who cares? Top 5 Premier League for tackles, interception, backup, who cares? Composure in the build-up basically means he just passes sideways. Another Danielson, excellent. We've got ourselves another Danielson. Affordable, 11 million. Sensible depth. Great. Fits our system. How do you know? Oh, yeah, he plays sideways. This is the genius talking here, by the way. You know what I mean? This is the genius we've got as a fan base coming up with. And whatever the fuck this was from Rory, I don't even know. I'm not even going to try and decipher that. Not even going to bother with that shit. I ain't got a Scooby-Doo. But yeah, mate, that's it. What you doing over at Liverpool, Gaz? Let me ask you a question if you're still in the building, Gaz. You worried about Arsenal next year? You worried about Arsenal next year, Gaz? I don't think you are, mate. Without answering for you, bud. I don't think you are. The way I'm seeing it, these fans celebrating party exits is beyond crazy. Yeah, because they're not fans, because they don't know football. They're clueless, and you're exactly right, brother. Don't even know if they'd wake up if they got relegated. That's how bad it. Well, they wouldn't care. They wouldn't care. Do you know what they'd probably be doing? They'd be excited next season because they think they'd probably win the championship, and they wouldn't. Arsenal Football Club, if we got relegated into the championship, we probably wouldn't. It'd be pathetic. Yeah, mate, Norgaard is younger than Party, yeah. Norgaard is less than a year. Oh, mate, you can't write it, can you? I know, bruv. Yeah, you literally can't write it. Big up, Sam, man. Big up, Sam. What? But I know. Oh, I don't, mate. Honestly, don't. Honestly, it's painful, man. But bruv, he's not even doing anything. He's got his feet up, mate. Honestly, bring back Edu, man. If this is horrendous, bruv. I'm telling you, this is absolutely shocking. Irvine, big up, man. Arteta is clued up. Knows the media game. Good with words. He's a politician. He's an absolute so and so, mate. He's a lot more. I'm gonna not swear. Use the words that I want to, but yeah, he's a lot more than a politician. He's a fucking prick. Converse, even we are making decent signings and finishing 15th. Exactly right. You're actually doing the business over there, aren't you? Fair dues to Manchester United, man. At least you're trying. Do you know what I mean? At least you're going for it. What we doing? Yeah. He's yeah, 100%, man. I can't even read that out, but of course, don't like saying this. But all of last season, I could be asked for this club, and I wanted us to lose and not win nothing because I'm fed up and I don't really care about next season. What do you reckon this season's going to bring, bruv? Going to be exactly the same thing, man. Exactly the same thing. And yeah, this is the injuries. You reckon Saka? Yeah, one of them's getting done. I'm going to go Zubimendi, the 8th of August. Zubimendi, the 8th of August. That's going to be a 6-week signing, 6-week injury minimum. Shane, you're going for Rice. Yeah, I bloody hope not, man. I bloody hope not, man. Who's that going? Zubi trip over and fall on Calafiori. Both out for 3 months. Mate, it'd be something like didn't Mikel Marino in his first training session clatter into Gabriel and got a shoulder injury for 2 months? You can't even write it. They're made of glass, these lot, man. It's usually a midfielder or a wide winger, so Saka would be the target. Yeah, there's a few people going. You all know it though, didn't you? Because if that weren't a realistic sort of thing that I was saying, you'd be all going, well, do you know any of them got to be injured? No one would play along, would you? But every single one of you know, man. I'm watching play, but Liga, and I said he's a baller as well. I actually know who you're talking about. To be fair, I've sort of skimmed over that. Apologies, mate. But I mean, if you're assuming Norgaard, I don't know. I haven't really watched enough of him to know if he's a baller or not. But usually, I trust what Lee says. He's usually pretty spot on. No, but someone not injured much. Oh, 100%. Someone's getting injured, bruv. If you read the phase description, we are back in phase 2. I know, yeah. Whose description was that? Was it Charlie Boy Watts's in his little sad book? His little sad book, or is that a gal's? A gal came on, didn't he? I need the clip, man, where he explains the phase. I desperately need that. I just don't know what stream it was in to get it. But man, that geezer's an absolute helmet, man. Damsgaard is far better if you have to take one. This is what I'm saying. We go into Brentford and we don't even come out with anywhere near their best. Oh, but he's their captain. Yeah, exactly. Dimitar Berbatov was one of them. Yeah, facts. Yeah, big up, Aaron, man. Big up to you, Vincenzo. How you doing, bruv? What we saying here, man? Come on. Sociedad Marino took one of the worst. I know, yeah. What I don't understand is why Mikel Arteta wants to create a Real Sociedad midfield that won absolutely nothing. Only would Arsenal Football Club go to Spain and try and recreate a mid-table team's midfield. You can't write it, can you? You've got Barcelona and Madrid in that league, but we're like, oh, I tell you who will try and recreate Real Sociedad. What are we doing here, man? What are we actually doing here? It's ridiculous. We knocked on their door when Tony was there. Facts. Absolute facts. Zippy Gal, AFTV, Money Peleris, as Shane loves to say. Rory talks bollocks and co. Of course, this. Facts. They've systematically lowered our standards to the point where we're seen as also runs. Yeah, these also ran signings, exactly. If we all waited 5.5, 6 years, Shane, for these signings, bruv, Norgaard and Zubimendi, and they're not even taking us to another level. They're actually worse than we've already got. Pardon me. They're worse than we've already got. Big up, Rumble. Shane, they're worse than we've already got, bruv. I mean, come on, man. When does it end? When does the embarrassment finish, bruv? It's ridiculous. Thomas Partey's been out 1 year out of 4. I don't blame the club for not wanting to give him more money. Yeah, look, I mean, nobody says it's not 1 year out of 4, to be fair. I mean, I'm not going to actually greatly disagree with you. I think it's more like 2.5 out of 4, to be fair. So I could totally get your point. But either way, he was actually showing good fitness. Arsenal Football Club should have renewed that 1 year deal last year, and they wouldn't be in this mess. They wouldn't be having to spend 11 million quid on a geezer in 2 years' time, minimum. It's going to be doing exactly the same thing. He's 31 years old. We'll give him a 2-year contract. In 2 years' time, Mikel Merino's going to be 31. Damsgaard's going to be, Damsgaard. Norgaard's going to be 33. We're just going to have to go for another midfield rebuild again. I mean, you just can't write it. You can't write the mess that is Arsenal Football Club at the moment. Absolute ridiculousness. Well, look, we've got an aging midfield, so what do? We replace it with more aging players. I mean, I'm fed up of it, man. As a suppose on the fact that your club prefers Sesko over Gyökeres is delusional. Honestly, it's absolutely shambolic. But guess what? We have also seen as well today. We've also seen the helmets within Sesko. Let's have a little chat about this. You've seen the biggest flip-flop in the world, a Gal coming in, and he's been saying, I can only do 10 images. Give me 2 seconds. Let's remove a little bit. You've seen a Gal coming in. You know what he's like. He's bigged up Sesko. He's like, the jump on him is absolutely unbelievable. What a jump on him. He can kick a basketball net, they're saying. Who cares? Who cares? He's a Premier League footballer. He's now flip-flopped from this to Gyökeres. Listen to how pathetic these football fans cling on to things. Watch this. Have a look at this, Danny, yeah? This is a huge Adidas at its best, yeah? This can actually happen now. So they've taken the fact that Victor Gyökeres has gone from Nike to Adidas as news that he's going to be signing for Arsenal Football Club. They're like, oh, this can actually happen now because he's going with Adidas. What difference does that make? Saka's with New Balance on his football boots. What difference does that make? What actual difference does this make? But these lot cling on to absolutely everything and anything. And here's the latest one. Watch this, everyone, man. Let's get a couple more images on the screen. Look at this absolute shower of shit that people jump on and get giddy over. And this is the Benjamin Sesko one, yeah? Have a little gooseberry at this, right? We all seen this. Breaking by Eduardo lagging behind. Benjamin Sesko has just started following Arsenal today. Wow. Who cares? And now it's everywhere. Look, even Fabrizio's chipping in with the absolute nonsense. New social media hint by Benjamin Sesko as the striker has started following Arsenal Instagram today. Whoop-de-fucking-do. Look at how all of them jump on it, though. They all jump on it like it's actually happening. How the standards are in this football club in terms of the fan base. Look at the state of it. Peddled by this idiot, who actually, to be fair, is probably the go-to. But then look, you get the idiots that snipe off of this. The Eduardo lagging behind. And this just gets thumped out absolutely everywhere. Now everyone will have their two bobbing. Now it must be happening. People in the chat, yeah? Older heads, younger heads, new heads, whatever. We all remember. Come on, we're not stupid. Do you remember when Higuain was coming to Arsenal? Do you remember when Houssem Aouar was coming to Arsenal? Julian Draxler? We've all seen they've followed Arsenal. They're doing this, they're doing that. We had someone saying that the barber of the geezer saying, we'll see you in December or something like that, and they're taking it as gospel now that he's coming to Arsenal Football Club. These lot just absolutely jump and sit on any old ride, can't they? It's ridiculous. He started following Arsenal Football Club. So what does that actually even mean? But they're taking this as huge news now. So what? Who cares? Shocking midfield apart from Zubamendi. But I mean, the thing is with Zubamendi though, Guna, bruv, big up to you, mate. But we don't know if he's going to come in and do the business. We just don't. He might come in and be absolutely unbelievable. We also don't know that either. But when he's coming in to replace Thomas Partey, who's proven that he can have some phenomenal games in that role for Arsenal Football Club, we don't know if Zubamendi's going to come in. Me and Shane again was talking about this yesterday. We don't know. And Rashid as well. Big up Rashid. He's not going to be able to receive the ball with his back to goal and turn on a sixpence, drop the shoulder, wriggle out of tight scenarios and make a progressive pass like Thomas Partey. There's no way. I said this to Shane last night. I guarantee you, Zubamendi, at the start of the season especially, but throughout the whole season, tries receiving the ball from deep with a back front of goal near our penalty area, or not near our penalty area, but near our box. And I guarantee you he gives the ball away. That leads to either chances or goals. I guarantee it, Joe. Guarantee it, Joe. He will cost us a lot of goals next year, Zubimendi, trying to play that Thomas Partey role, because that's where he's playing. Unless Arsene Wenger, Jesus Christ, let's not insult him. Unless Mikel Arteta plays maybe a double pivot, 4-2-3-1, maybe that'll help him out, because at least he'll have the legs of Declan Rice next to him. If he plays a 4-3-3 with this geezer at the base, no. He will give the ball away left, right, and centre. You haven't got the time you've got in the Liga at Real Sociedad to do what Thomas Partey does. You just haven't. It's as simple as that. Tet doesn't want superstar players, only Gimps, mate. Gimps left, right, and centre. Gimp FC. Big up, William. Big up to you, brother. Welcome to Gimp FC. Norgaard is Sterling 2.0. Panic buyer from the budget bin. Always scraping that bottom of the barrel, replacing a 32-year-old with done legs for a 31-year-old who's worse. Only at Arsenal. You can't write. If you don't laugh, you'll cry, wouldn't you, man? We don't. Oh yeah, why don't we get both Norgaard and Damsgaard? I know the guard will have the guards. That'd be the worst guard you've ever seen in fucking world football, wouldn't it? Come on, man. Yeah, they get. Could you imagine Liverpool Football Club? They get Isaac, bro. Control Alt Delete in the next 2, 3, 4 seasons, mate. Arsenal won't win shit. They better start saying fucking we ain't better. They better stop saying rather bigger fish to fry when it comes to the Carling Cup, because I'm telling you, Liverpool will go for it all, mate, if they get a finisher up front. If they let old Noodles up front go, Diaz go up front, yeah, it'll be dangerous if they bring in even like a Gyökeres. Gyökeres will absolutely kill over there at Liverpool, man. Wouldn't expect any defensive player on a mid-table club to have a decent counter stat. What the fuck are those fans on about? They're morons, mate. Absolute morons. Yeah. Dark Arts, yeah, Dark Arts. Dark Arts FC, mate, we're fucked. We're screwed, mate. I have the feeling City will come back strong next season. Bruv, Hengedi, you've got the feeling because you've been seeing what they've been doing in the transfer market for the last few months, mate. They've been moving properly. They've gone, yeah, we had a trophyless season like we did for the first time under Pep in 16-17. They finished third. Yeah, it's like we ain't having that happen again. What do they go and do? They go and sign, bruv. They go and sign adequately, mate. They're trying. They're doing their best. They're spending the money. They're making some excellent signings. Saka one that will hurt the most. We still have no decent cover. We got Reece Nelson now. That's the Saka cover. That's the Saka cover. Reece Nelson. Mark my words, mate. Mark my words. We've sacked off already signings in July, yeah? In June, sorry. Sacked that all off. So that means we've left ourselves, come the 1st of July, 6 weeks, yeah? 6 weeks to get this team signed and ready for the start of the Premier League season away at Manchester United. 6 weeks. 6 weeks. Bruv, we ain't signing anywhere near a Saka replacement. We can't even get a left winger. We can't even get a left wing starter, let alone an adequate Saka replacement or a striker up front or a centre back. Pardon me. Or a centre back, right side of centre back, or another left back. Why do we need another fucking left back for? Why do we need another left back? Why do we still need left backs? Come on, man. Come on, man. It's absolutely infuriating. Done about Timber's brother. Oh yeah. No. Apologies. I hear I haven't really watched a lot of him. But from what I've always heard and from what I've watched, which is minimal, I'll always say that. I'm never give it the big and about stuff I don't know. But everyone said good stuff about him, and he'd probably come, wouldn't he? The problem is Arsenal probably won't buy him now because they've got their little 10 million cheapy replacement. Hybrid's local badger. Big up to you, brother. We are finished, bruv. We are absolutely finished, mate. Thank God I don't fuel these pricks. Yeah. People like you, bruv. Come on, man. You're the real ones in here, man. It's ridiculous. Inverted phase. Born inverted, mate. By the way, if Onera's current contract ends in July, is it? I thought you sure it's not another year, Adam. I thought it was another year. I'll be totally honest with you. Yes, contract renewal was taking a while, wasn't it? Only 5 days to then. To be fair, I did read a little while ago. Well, I say a little while ago, maybe about a week now. But everything moves so quick in transfer season, doesn't it? I did see that when they confirmed the MLS deal, or thereabouts confirmed the MLS deal, Fabrizio Romano did actually put Nwaneri in there and said not long to follow, or it was something like that. And he had a picture of MLS and Ethan Nwaneri in there, basically hinting that the Nwaneri deal is like knocking on that proverbial door. So should that be sort of true, I think, to be fair, they are not far away, if I'm being totally honest with you, bud. But yeah, even just sort of making the point, could you imagine? Let me run with that Miles Lewis Skelly one, yeah? Let me run with the Miles Lewis Skelly and Ethan Nwaneri point. Could you imagine they didn't come through last summer? Yeah, for last season. Can you imagine they didn't come through? Mate, Arsenal would have been screwed at left back. Like, he was unbelievable. Miles Lewis Skelly, obviously, because he played quite a bit more football, didn't he, than Ethan Nwaneri? Could you imagine them two didn't come through? Arsenal football would have been screwed yet again. Mikel Arteta. Yet again, Mikel Arteta getting lucky. It's ridiculous. What a mess. It's an absolute shower of shit, bruv. Eduardo Pagan. Mate, honestly, poison, bruv. Yeah, just started following Kim Kardashian, mate. Honestly, probably be more interesting and better to look at than this football squad, mate. Tell you what, Kim Kardashian's arse is probably a lot better looking than this I've got up here, bruv. Let's get that right. 414 million. Look at the transfer business in the midfield that we've done. Look at what we've done. I'm not surprised you're looking at Chicas, mate, because looking at Arsenal statistics will make you fucking pull your hair out, bruv. Come on, man. Benzema. Oh, come on, man. We've been right all through it, and we've had Benzema. We've had the Higuain one. That's what done me. I thought we was going to get Higuain, but that just never happened, did it, man? That never happened. And then you got we had, who was it at the back? Jan and Villa, the central defensive midfielder. Do you remember him, boys and girls? Do you remember Jan and Villa? We had him, Ricardo Carvalho, wasn't it? That was another one, because we still hadn't replaced Patrick Vieira at the time, had we? And we had Jan and Villa. They were the central defensive mids. Ricardo Carvalho. I feel like I'm missing one of them. You'll have to help me, chat. I'll have to come. We're missing that. We've also had, obviously, then going forward a little bit more forward, the Julian Draxlers, Hassam Aouar. That was always a constant one, wasn't it? But yeah, I'm sure I'm missing a central defensive midfielder. You'll have to help me, chat. Matthew, is it ones like advanced, monitoring, verbally agreed, zero context? Because if they're wrong, they can delete it. Yeah. Or that's it. They can repost it, and say, yeah, mate, we all know how they work. It's absolute fucking bullshit, isn't it, bruv? Remember wanting Messi, CR7, Higuain, and Drogba at Arsenal? Yeah. And we didn't get anywhere near close to signing it. Well, actually, that CR7, I think we actually did, to be fair, weren't we? And it's just a little bit unfortunate that they played Sporting Lisbon, wasn't it? In Manchester United, of course, I'm on about in pre-season. I think Carlos Queiroz and all that were just basically like saying, yeah, man, you need to get this geezer. So I think he'd been shown around the training ground and everything. Yeah, important offer. Getting closer. We're getting closer, guys. What Arsenal Football Club are we getting? What are we getting closer to? I know you're on about signings, Mr. Battle Red. But what are Arsenal Football Club getting closer to? What have we waited for, man? Imagine being an Arsenal fan. Do you know what I'd actually genuinely love? And we a lot of us do this anyway, take the piss out of Arsenal fans. But could you imagine being a Liverpool and a Manchester City fan right now? You'd be, well, I know, I'll speak for me on my own. I'd be taking the piss out of Arsenal fans. I mean, if I had a Liverpool channel or a Manchester City channel, my whole entire content would be taking the piss out of all the Arsenal fans. All right, it's ridiculous. We're such easy targets, man. I know we're all real ones. We're proper ones in this chat. Do you know what I mean? Let's get that right. But, oh, Jesus Christ, man. We are just there, sitting ducks, aren't we, man? Just ready to go. Absolute shambolic, man. Never seen such a mess. But these lot think we're not in a mess, bruv. Paul, big up to you, mate. They think we're not in the mess. Let me take some more spinach. I think we're not in the mess, mate. We couldn't be in even more of a mess, because what you got to remember as well, yeah, is you got to factor in a lot of things. Now, have Arsenal Football Club been in more of a mess in terms of a club? Yeah. I mean, in the 40s, we were nowhere. We actually won a league in 1945, to be fair. In 50s, I don't think we did we. No, it's 48, I think, and then 55, was it? Yeah, so I think it was 48, sorry, and then 55. I do apologise, but we weren't anywhere near around. Mid 70s, we were lingering around. Yeah, it was definitely 1948 we won the league, not 45, because it was 1955 we won the league. So I do apologise. I'll correct myself. So we've had periods in our football club. The 60s, barely fucking anything. 70s, like I said, we started off great. I mean, double winning sides at the end of it. 79 cup final and a couple of little bits. The 70s obviously was the Fairs Cup and the Lech, winning 4-3 on aggregate. So there was some period of success. Mid 70s, not so great. 80s, of course, towards the end. I mean, we've got that George Graham side. Beginning of the 90s and then mid 90s, we were sort of trying to find things, but we're still picking up trophies. 93, domestic double. 94, European trophy. 98, of course, double. Arsenal Football Club now, we've gone for a period of 5.5 years, which is over halfway through Arsene Wenger's trophy drought, by the way. We have spent significantly more money. Factor everything in. The money we've spent, the players we've signed not being good enough, the players we've let go for free, the players, dear oh dear, dear oh dear. The players we have let go for free in this football club, and it'll all be coming out soon on Everything Wrong with Arsenal 3.0, by the way. So that'll be everything. I'm just waiting for the league to finish, the transfer window to finish, and then all the statistics will be going bang, mate. Honestly, that'll be a show full of all the legends as well, the league gunners, the North Sides. I'm going to try and get on. They'll all be on there. I'd like to report again. Shane will be on there. All the boys, yeah, we'll be going through everything, how bad it is. But when you factor in, we have spent, and we will probably spend nearly £1 billion this summer. £1 billion if we pull our finger out. And this is what we've got. This is what we've got. 440 mid just in the midfield. 414 just in the midfield. Come on, man. That is gross neglect. That is ridiculous. Chelsea finish above Arsenal. I'm not even going to argue you. Not even going to argue it, bruv. Pipe became 32 on 13th. On the 13th, that's what a club wanted less than 2 weeks after his birthday. Sign a 31-year-old. You can't write it. Arsenal Football Club in a nutshell, Adam. Arsenal Football Club in a nutshell, bruv. Absolutely ridiculous. Shane, still in the building. Big up, bruv. Top Gooners swaying back towards Sesko again now that rumours are pointing at him again. Yeah, Shane. That's because he followed the club, isn't it, Shane? That's because he follows Arsenal on social media now, Shane. That's why. That's how bad this football club is. That's why. They're like, oh, he's definitely coming now because he's followed us today on social media. You can't write the cringe, can you, bruv? Like, it's absolute cringe personified, people. Come on, man. Come on, man. Let's just be real with it. It's absolute cringiness, mate. Absolute cringiness. Fuck's sake. I don't know where we go from here, boys. I'm not going to lie, and girls. Come on. I was doing it to Napoli. Is that done, is it? 45 million. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying right here, right now, yeah? Darwin Núñez. Do you know what? They'll probably sell Diaz as well. You'll probably get about 80 million quid for him, and then you'll just go bang, Gyökeres. I know you want Isak. I reckon that's going to be a real hard deal to do for anyone, not just for Liverpool. That's going to be a hard deal for anyone. Guarantee you get Gyökeres. If you sell them players and are in for a striker, and Liverpool will be unbelievable, man. Setford and Potter are better than Kepa. Yep. And guess what? Kepa's coming in on 100k a week. 100k a week. How much do you reckon Edison earns at Manchester City? Won 4Ps. He's won trebles. He's won Champions Leagues. Numerous domestic trophies. How much do you reckon he's on? 100k a week. That tells you everything you need to know about the wages Arsenal Football Club gives players compared to their rivals. 100k a week for a backup called Kepa, when Edison at Manchester City earns that and wins absolutely everything in football. You can't write it. Can't write it. It's terrible. And people wonder why we moan, complain, whinge, this or that. Until we get players who live for pressure, who are furious when they draw, who fear nothing, and no one will keep finishing second, clapping about it. Matthew, brother, we won't even finish second this summer, mate. We won't finish second at the end of the window. I'm telling you, we ain't finishing second, bruv. We're finishing fifth. As it stands, if Arsenal Football Club go into next season with this squad, we are finishing fifth. I can guarantee you that. We ain't finishing second. Do you know what I said to... What was it? Was this? I think I said this to Southern Gooner, Matty. Big up to Southern and Matty every single time, you absolute legend. I said this to him. I was like, do you remember when Jose Mourinho, apologies, let me just give me one. Do you remember when Jose Mourinho finished second with that Manchester United squad? I think in the same season he won the Europa League, didn't he? And Ibrahimovic helped him win the Carabao Cup against Southampton. In the same season, they finished second. And Mourinho said it's one of his greatest ever achievements, finishing second with that Manchester United team. I'll say the same thing about this Arsenal squad now, yeah? If this shower of shit Arsenal squad, considering the business that Liverpool are doing, /will do, copy and paste Manchester City, and all the other challenges that are coming here, I guarantee you, if Arsenal finish second next season, that will be one of the greatest achievements at Arsenal Football Club, and it's not even an achievement. We ain't finishing second. Our little run of being bridesmaids is up. It's up. Now we're the page boy. We're not bridesmaid next season. We're going to be the page boy next season. As if we're lucky. If we're not the page boy, we're out the wedding. We're invited. Next season, Arsenal ain't even invited to the wedding. They're invited to the last bit at the end. You know when you've already got a lot of people in the wedding and you think, yeah, they'll come at the start and we'll just invite them for the evening because we don't want to pay for them to have dinner. That's what Arsenal will be next season. We'll be the geezers that just turn up at 6 o'clock that we don't have to pay dinner for. That's what Arsenal are. We're not even the page boy. We're shit, mate. I'm telling you. Big up Yasser, man. Big up Yasser, bruv. How you doing, man? Mikel is getting all the players he wants at the moment. Yeah. Come on, Yasser, man. Taking a piss. Go and support this geezer and give him a cheeky like and subscribe, man, on his stuff, man. He puts out some good stuff over there, Yasser. And let me know if you're free for Sunday, 9 p.m, bro. If you're still in the building. Journalists have to do the same as they have TV to have access to the club. That's what it's all about, bruv. Access to the football club, mate. That's what it's always about. That press pass. All about that press pass for all of these players, man. All of these players, sorry. All of these fan channels and all of that. They just want that press pass. I just want Arsenal to do well. I don't give a toss about the press pass. I just want Arsenal Football Club to do well. Gorkov, that's another one of them. That weren't the one that I was thinking of. But do you know what? That's absolutely right. Gorkov. Where did he end up going in the end? That Gorkov. Didn't he end up going to AC Milan? I'm sure that Gorkov. I don't think he was already out there. I can't think what French club he was at now. My brain's gone. But I'm sure he ended up at AC Milan at some stage, didn't he, that Gorkov? Yeah, that's definitely one of them, man. Yeah, that's a great shout, KLS, bruv. Absolute fucking belter of a shout, mate. From a club that bought big players to a club that buys absolutely nobody. What happened? What happened to the Champions League signings, man? We're signing championship signings, bruv. I think they've got their words muddled up, haven't they? They were like, yeah, don't worry, we'll be signing championship signings. We're like, don't you mean Champions League signings? Yeah. That's what we meant, yeah, Champions League signings. Yeah, they're thinking mugs. We're getting championship signings. You can't even write it. Big up Richie, bruv. Hopefully you'll join on a call-in soon, man. Enjoyed it when you was on a couple of weeks ago, 2-3 weeks ago, whenever it was. Big up to you, man. Hope you're doing well. I'm sure you're happy with your football club. Well, of course you will. You're not going to be unhappy with it, are you? Champions, doing all your business. Maybe you're right, Aaron. Maybe I'm jumping the gun about Zubimendi. I've only seen him play once and he's scored against Portugal. And do you know what? Maybe I'm also not right. Maybe you are right. But you know what? Big up for writing things like that. I appreciate that as a fan when you're saying, yeah, maybe you're right. And maybe you'll be right. My only take is, my friend, is that, Zubimendi could come in. It's probably, he could come in and smash it absolutely at the park. He could also not adjust to the league. He's for the system that Arteta plays isn't what Zubimendi's strengths are. Receiving the ball with his back to goal right near his own box and turning out, dropping a shoulder, spinning and making a progressive pass. That's not really his strengths, and that's why I sort of worry about him. But, like I said to you, if he's going to play a double pivot, maybe that's going to be the way for him. But Mikel Arteta just doesn't change his tactics. I don't know. I just can't sort of see it. Yeah. So I didn't. I knew I was right. Yeah, and I eventually, was it 53 or 55? I said, wasn't it? Silly sod. Yeah. That's it. Apologies. 31, 33, 34, 35, 38, 48, 53, 71, 89, 91. There's your 10, and then of course 98, 2002, 2004. They're our league titles. I do apologise for getting the 53 wrong, man. I'm better than that. Come on. I do know enough of Arsenal history to be a little bit better than that 55. I think I just muddled myself up there a little bit. Yeah. So big up, man. What we doing here? What we doing here? Silly sod. So I'm a rival fan. Yeah, well, yeah, you love it, didn't you, man? Add them up, Aaron. I'm curious to find out how Income Arteta's pissed away. What's that, mate? Well, I'm curious to find out how Income Arteta has pissed away. What do you mean pissed away? Am I reading that really bad there? Let me know, DJ Crane, and I'll think about it. I don't know whether I'm reading it like a bit of an idiot or something like that. Let's know. Till they stop micromanaging every single profile, move faster, sell smarter, and actually chase proven killers. We're nearly men. Like I said though, Matthew, bruv, we won't even be nearly men next season, mate. We won't even be nearly men next season. Wow, man. Yeah, that was a long time ago. Yeah, a long time ago, man. Big up to you, Q-Part, bruv. Big up to you, man. And every other fan says, keep Arteta, then you know you're crap. Not a truer word spoken, man. Yeah, this is it. Do you know what? This is the point. Yeah, you're gonna okay. Yeah, this is exactly the point I'm making. Do you know what I mean? They follow loads of clubs. He knows what he's doing. He's probably just on the wind up. Maybe he's signing. I don't know. But people just read so much into all this nonsense, don't they, man? Nathan, big up, man. If people are so unhappy with the club, why watch or make content about them unless following the league owner's business model? Trust me, mate, Nathan, I can promise you this and I guarantee you this. If I wanted to make a business out of doing YouTube for Arsenal Football Club, instead of talking the truth, what I would do is just go, everything's great at Arsenal. I'd follow the Agal model. I'd follow the Tom Canton model. I'd follow the Harry Symeou model. I'd follow the Rory Talks absolute steaming pile of bollocks model. I'd follow that model. Do you know why? Because that's how you get it, the different knock. I'd follow that model. I'd follow the AFT model, AFTV model. That's how you win at this football club, but that's not what I think. So I mean, you might think I'm pulling out a narrative. I'll never really get clipped up for saying most things. You know why? Because I always speak from my heart. I can't ever be found out or caught out. That's why. And there's no script to be read off. There's no research in terms of how I feel about it. And I think there's research in terms of statistics, of course, to back up a point that I make. There's no script here, bruv. There's no LG business model. Trust me. I could, if I wanted this to be a business, I could go down a significantly different way. And instead of having 1.66 subs now, if I wanted to lie through my teeth and tell people that it's all going to be okay, because Nathan, I'm not going to criticize you, bruv, but I think you might be a geezer that needs to be told that everything's going to be all right. What's all right at Arsenal Football Club? Maybe we've got different standards and that's all it is. But do you know what? That's cool. You can have your opinion. If people are so happy with the club, you're saying, why watch or make content about it? I watch or make content about it because I'm frustrated. I watch Arsenal Football Club because I love them. I've got a season ticket. I have done for years and years. Why would you? I guarantee you your rebuttal to that response would be, okay, well, why don't you sell your season ticket? I'll tell you why I don't sell my season ticket, so fans like you don't sit in it. That's why. I'll be open and honest. I'm not being nasty, Nathan. The only reason I will keep that seat, one, is because I know when this manager goes, I don't want to miss, hopefully, what could be really good times coming up. But two, I don't want top gooners sat in that seat. That's my seat, bruv. My seat. I don't want fools sat in that seat. Do you know what I mean? Come on, what are we doing here? And I don't mind that, but the league and a business model, man. Do you know what? People have got the right to think how they will. You think how you do, but I'm definitely not copying Lee Gunner. Just thankfully, I have very similar opinions to him, which must mean that my brain's working in a very good way, and I'm buzzing for that. Big up, Aaron. Big up to you, Bobby, man. How you doing, my friend? Yeah. Big up to you, man. We got, how are you finding, I hope you're finding us seductive, Sesko. Yeah, and if I remember, he still plays for Leipzig. I know, man. Come on. Big up my dick. Come on, man. We know what we're doing, man. Rage baiting, isn't it? Big up my sweetie. I didn't realize you're still in here. Big up, man. Yeah, they're all absurd. Trust me, bruv. When Arsenal 3.0, everything wrong with Arsenal 3.0 comes out. Trust me. Yeah. That'll be a real eye opener because that'll be everything. I just need to wait till this transfer window's finished. There's no point in doing it now because there's not going to be accurate and up to date figures. Do you know what I mean? Things will change. Thomas Partey could go, and now he is going to go. There's just no point in putting it all together now. I need to sort of wait. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. BX Gunner. Do you know? You get them, didn't you? Do you know what I mean? They just need to be told everything's going to be okay. But Sesko gets more than 15 goals in the league at you lot. I disagree, man. I'll bet you don't get more. Sorry there, Danny. I will scratch that. I don't even think he'll get 12. I promise you, I don't think he'll get 12. And that's assuming he's fit the whole entire season. Yeah, I'm not sort of going, oh, yeah, give or take. I'm assuming that you get 12 goals if he plays 38 Premier League games. God knows what he'll get. And he probably won't even start. That's the funny thing about Arsenal Football Club. We'll probably sign him, spend all this money on him, and then Havertz will probably play the first 5 or 10 games. That's what'll happen. Anyone in the chat? I'm nearly caught up with you. I'm only about 10 minutes behind. Any one of you guys think I'm probably wrong there? You can all see it, can't we? Any one of you be surprised if we sign Sesko or Gyökeres and Havertz starts for the first few games? Yes, that's how we're run, man, and that's by one little man called Mikel Arteta. Apparently, we've agreed Kepa. Is it 150? I thought it was 100, man. I don't know about that. You might be right. I don't know. I thought it was 100, to be fair. But yeah, listen. Big up to Static, man. Come on. Smash that like button up. What we on, Static? What we on? Let's have a little goosey. What we on in terms of likes? Where's this thing? I think I've shut the bloody window down, silly son. We got 68 likes, have we? Come on, I think we can get at least a 75, 80 before the stream finishes. Come on. We can definitely do that on this cheeky Wednesday afternoon. Come on, man. Let's have a little look. Michael Cooney, big up, mate. What were these mutants? Blame on it if you finish 5th. But the board didn't sign a striker. Do you know what the worrying thing is? Yeah, is that we won't, or we'll get our pants pulled down. So I said this last night on Rashid, and I've said this all summer. And I'll say it again, and I'll probably say it again so many more times. So we've got Gyökeres, yeah. So what'll happen? Gyökeres and Sesko, they're the ones. So what's going to happen is Liverpool are going to sell Darwin Núñez. Liverpool are going to sell Diaz, or they'll get their money, or maybe Barcelona, or maybe one of these top teams are going to go, bang, there you go, there's the money, adequate money for Gyökeres. He's signed. What does that do for the Sesko deal, yeah, for Arsenal? So let's just assume now that Gyökeres is totally out the picture, and Arsenal Football Club now have only got Sesko. So Leipzig are going, oh, right, okay, cool. So you ain't got no signing to make now. So you ain't got no other players you want to say. So you definitely want Sesko. Okay, cool. Well, do you know he was 75 million on the 25th of June? Well, guess what? Now that Gyökeres is gone, now you're 85 million. That's what they'll do because they know Arsenal are desperate. The longer you leave things in the transfer window, the less power as a football club you have, and the more power of the player and the selling club, the more power they get. It's all power struggle in terms of negotiations. And Arsenal will lose their power every single time in the window by leaving it late. Because as soon as someone comes in for Gyökeres, Arsenal, Leipzig, and Leipzig's Sesko's agent know Arsenal Football Club will be desperate. And that is when you get hit in the pocket financially. It happened just with Mourinho last year. This time last year, even 2 weeks ago, last year, fast forward back 50 weeks, 52 weeks, probably 54 weeks. Fast forward that back. At the start of the window, Mikel Mourinho wanted to leave the football club. Arsenal Football Club wanted Mikel Mourinho. Arsenal Football Club wanted to buy Mikel Mourinho. Sociedad wanted to sell Mikel Mourinho. Everything was already done there. Why did he sign in fucking August? Why did he sign in August? Why did he sign with 1 year left on his deal for £35 million? Because we left it late. We left it so late in the window for him. The other players or the other signings weren't there. Arsenal got desperate. The same thing's going to happen with Sesko. And guess what? The agent will be doing the same. Oh, yeah, he's going to come into the football club and go, right, we're here to replace your 2 strikers, are we? Okay, cool. What are they on? And Arsenal Football Club are going to go, yeah, they're on 280k in Kai Havertz, and Jesus is on 265. They're going to be like, oh, wow, okay. So who's your highest paid players? Yeah, it's them 2, Mr. Agent. Yeah. He's going to lick his lips because the longer it leaves in the window, the higher the wages Benjamin Sesko does. And guess what that means and translates for Arsenal Football Club? Not just more outlay. If Sesko doesn't bang in 2 years' time, guess what we're stuck with? We're stuck with another fucking player that can't score adequate goals enough to get you over the line in terms of winning cups and trophies and leagues. And the same thing happens again. Havertz 2.0. Jesus 3.0. It's never ending. Never ending. that squad struggled to get 13 league goals. Yep, we're all saying about the same thing. It's because he's not good enough. He ain't proven it. It's facts. Big up AFC always, man. Come on. Also finished as a big club. The owners have no intention of trying to win and the best. Yep, and be the best. They haven't ever done that, have they? Ever done that since they've been here. And they're also helped by Arteta and his fucking obsession with money spent on defensive players. Look at the money spent on midfielders. Come on, AFC always. We'll bring it back up. Look at the state of this. Look at the state of this, man. £414 million. £414 million spent on that midfield. I mean, you can't write that. And we still don't even have a set midfield. We still don't even know who's the best midfield. There's still new signings in there. It's just over 5.5 years we spend all of that money and we still don't even know which one of them's going to work yet. It's damning. Trophy lives matter, yeah. That's the only business model, mate. 100%, bruv. Milan, yeah, I thought it was. Yeah, Johan Gorkuf. Yeah. He was attacking midfielder. He went away to Milan, won the league for Bordeaux. Yeah, I think that's what I sort of had in the back of my head, that Rennes or whatever, however you bloody pronounce it. Yeah, facts, man. All day. Come on, is anyone excited about it signing so far? No. Yeah, no. Madupe is, yes, it's, I don't know, you might be referring to the Arsenal 3.0 maybe. I'm not too sure. But yes, there's going to be a lot that's coming out. Trust me. The statistical side of things, I think you started watching me, to be fair, a little bit later. Go back, and in particularly, go back and have a look at everything's wrong with Arsenal 1.0, Madupe. And that goes for actually anyone in here that's sort of reasonably new to following me. I've done that about 4 months ago, and it was sort of all about, you know what, let me look, I'll bring it up now. I'll bring it up on screen now. Hold on, give me 2 seconds, everyone, and I'll basically bring up the gist of it right now. Give me 2 seconds. It'll take me 2 seconds. It's in similar layout to this, but sort of everything is damning. Trust me, it's damning how this football club's been run, because there's a specific take that I've done from it. Give me 2 seconds. I will present it right now. Where are we? After 2019. So this was all of the squad sales since when Mikel Arteta taken over. Yeah. So we'd just taken over, and this was the squad in terms of sales that it got rid of. This is the business that we've done, Madupe. Yeah. This is the business that done, and this was, of course, I think probably prior to last summer's transfer. I think there may be a couple of players missing. Okay, Bernd Leno worth 100k. On 100k, worth 28 million, sold in 2022 for 3.6. Martinez worth 30, sold 17.4. Look at this. Yeah. This is all of the signings that he'd sold when he got here, all the way up to maybe last year. Kolasinac worth 16, sold 3. Socrates worth 14.5, 3. Chambers 3. Mustafi 3. David Luiz 3. Rob Holding 1.2. Mavropanos 3.2. Tierney 3. Bellerin 3. Ainsley Maitland-Niles 3. Look at what some of them are worth at the time. That was at the time that they were sold. Okay, yeah, the value. Look at the midfield now. Yeah, Torreira sold for £6 million. Granit Xhaka sold for £20 million. Guendouzi sold for £11 million. Mkhitaryan 3. Joe Willock, we actually got some dough for him, 29.4. Ozil 3. ESR 31.8. Look at this forward line. Look at this forward line, everyone. He inherited Nicolas Pepe, Lacazette and Aubameyang, and they were worth between them over £150 million at the time of signing. Look at what we sold for them. 3. Total forward worth was £167 million, sold for £30 million. Total loss of £137 million in that department. The midfield worth £156.7 million, sold for 98.2, loss £58.5 million. The defensive worth £205.4 million, sold for £25.4 million at a total loss in the defensive area of £180 million. Total worth of that squad £529.1 million. Total sold out of that, £153.6 million. A total loss of £375.4 million. There you go. There you go. It's there. Let that sink in. Let that sink in, and I'm going to go get myself a beer. Just have a little look at that. People listen with their eyes and not their ears anymore. So when you're a top gooner, you can dislike me all you want. Like we had one of the El Mutantes in the chat there. You can argue and say it's all pretty as much as you like. If you're still in the chat, Nathan, have a look at that and explain that to me. That was just one take on anything. That's just one take. Look at the money that we've spent on the midfield. I just had it up. £414 million. The midfield's shit. Newcastle have got significantly better midfield than us. You can't argue with this. It's inarguable. Absolutely inarguable. Big up, Gianni, brother. Come on, man. Big up to my brother, Gianni. Yeah. Come on, man. They know nothing, bro. They've got surface knowledge. Like Arsenal were founded in 1886. Tony Adams was number 6. Do you know what I mean? Like, they've won 14 FA Cups. 13, they've got that surface knowledge, mate. 13 league titles, 2 European trophies. But they also count the Community Shields. Couldn't even tell you how many we won. Do you know why I don't know how many Community Shields we've won? Because I don't know or care. I don't care. Couldn't give a toss. Could not give a flying fuck about how many Community Shields Arsenal Football Club's won. Because they're not trophy. They never have been a trophy. They never will be. When Arsenal Football Club, not Arsenal Football Club, if England right now was to sort of say, do you know what? We're going to change this and we're going to make it the English Super Cup from, say, next year. Or say they've done it from 2 years' time and when it's going to, suspensions, etc., are going to carry over, this and all of that. Do you know what I mean? It's not under friendly rules, which it is now. Then start counting it from then. I'm cool with that. Or a lot of other European clubs do it. I'm cool with that. But as it stands, that Community Shield is played under friendly rules. Suspensions don't carry over. Yellow card, all of that. It's a friendly. Until they change the rules and the name that competition, it doesn't exist to me. And then if they was to make it a European, an English Super Cup, all the ones that were won previously don't count. They don't count. I'd just scratch them off of the history books. I would make a whole new trophy. If they want to keep the Shield, don't have any of the previous winners on it. That's facts for me. Come on, man. Let's have a little look. Yeah. Come on, man. Come on, you know it, bruv. Like you mentioned, all these players that left on a free terminate contract, bruv. Here we go. All of them cost awesome. Yeah. Bruv, don't worry, the Crane. Don't worry, Crane. I have got you covered, bruv. Because once the season ends with all the stats that I got from Arsenal 2.0 as well. Trust me. I'll tell you what you might appreciate. Let's get one more. Let's get one more thing from 2.0 up. It's about the wages, and it's not just about, pardon me, current wages. It's about wages before and after. I need to delete one screen because this is unarguable. So when the Nathans are the chats, they can come in and they've got the right to say what they want, but we will destroy them with facts, and that's what it is. And hopefully they change their minds. That would be the ideal thing. Do you know what I mean? And go, oh, wow, shit, yeah, I didn't realise it was that bad, Mr. Aaron. I'll be like, yeah, bruv, it is that bad, mate. Wages before and after. Let's knock this up. This is the problem. Let's have a little goosey. Kai Havertz at Chelsea, 250, 280. Why did we give him a pay rise? Why did we sign him in the first place? Gabriel Jesus' wage. Manchester City was his previous club, 90k. Then we decided to give him 265k. Absolutely crippled us. Declan Rice, 60k, quadrupled it to 240k. Odegaard, when we signed him as a loan, it was on 80k. Then his first Arsenal official wage, as I put the asterisk under because that's his first official wage, 80k. Then we gave him 115k. And then we decided to give him 214k. He's had 3 pay rises at Arsenal Football Club. Why has he had 3 different wages at Arsenal Football Club? That's madness. Thomas Partey was on 85k. We give him 200k. Bukayo Saka, I couldn't find his first ever wage prior. Oh, so the first ever one I could find when I was doing the research was 10k. Then we give him 70k. I've got no arguments with that because it looked like, yeah, all well and good. Then we give him 195k. I kind of can concede a little bit on the Saka thing. I'm just showing you the evidence. Whether I agree with it or not is irrelevant. It's just the facts. Bill Saliba, 20k, 60k, 190. Again, some of them you can't sort of half argue with. Martinelli, I'll argue with this one. Couldn't find his wage at Ituano, to be fair. Then he's on 30k as his first Arsenal wage. Then we give him 70 after that season under Unai Emery. Then that season under Mikel Arteta, we give him 180k. How? That one good season in 22-23, and we give him from 70k to 180k. How much is Luis Diaz on at Liverpool? 55k. Who's the more sellable asset? Regardless of who's better. And I'll be doing a show on this. So I was going to be doing it today with Shane, but I've sort of overran with this one, so I'm going to try and do it tomorrow. Who's the more sellable asset? Luis Diaz, 55k, or Martinelli and 180? Yet again, handcuffed ourselves. We're going to be going through every single position. Stay tuned for that show tomorrow. Me and Shane will be doing it. I'll be doing this, and hopefully if Shane's free, we were supposed to be doing it today. Obviously, like I said, I'll be redirecting over from this, and then we'll go into that. So there's a lot of fact-based shit. Zinchenko, 20k at Manchester City, 150k. Explain that to me, Nathan. Explain it to me. Brighton, 40k, then went to 120, then 150. We trebled his wages and then give him another pay rise. Mikel Mourinho, 55. We give him then 130k. Anyone want to explain that to me? 55k at Sociedad. We give him 130. Calafiori at Bologna, 11k. That's in euros, by the way. That's in euros. They're in euros. Yeah, we give him 120 sterling. So that's probably about 9k a week in sterling, Calafiori. 130k a week we give him. Calafiori, I've just done that. Apologies. Celtic, 18k. We give him 75 and we give him 110. I've got no real arguments with that. I think that's about there or thereabouts. Jorginho, we matched at Chelsea. Whatever. David Raya, 25k. We quadruple again. Why do we quadruple everyone's wages? Minimum 100k. Tomiyasu, look at the state of this. 9k again at Bologna. We give him 55k a week at Arsenal. And I'm thinking, yeah, whatever. For a signing, that's about the run of the mill. That's all well and good. I've got no arguments for the first wage. During his injury season, Arsenal give him a 2-year contract extension and a pay rise up to 100k. Anyone want to explain that to me? Why we gave Tomiyasu 45% pay increase while he was injured, and he's played 6 minutes since that pay rise. By the way, these are facts. You can't argue with it. You can't argue with it. You can not like it all you bloody well want. You can't argue with it. It's facts. Why do we give him 45k a week pay rise and he's only played 6 minutes since? That was last year. Maybe even the season before at the end of it. I don't know. Either way, it's horrendous. Gabriel Magalhaes, I think you can understand and appreciate. Obviously, the new wage isn't updated on here. I think you can appreciate 14k at Lille. We give him 50k. I think that's sensible. He was looking good, so you give him 100k. I think that's sensible. Like, I think some of them, not all of them are crap, but it's the facts. Timber, 51k. At Ajax, 90k. That's sensible. Trossard, 40k, 90k. That's sensible. Look at Kivior. This is in euros as well, by the way. Kivior at Spezia, 2k a week in wages sterling, and we give him 58k. We're wondering why Arsenal are crippled financially. When you're doing this, when over the course of all the players that you've sold just from another regime, you've made a loss of £375 million. You've also crippled yourself in terms of wages by giving at least 60% of the squad absolute horrendously high wages, and you spend £414 million on a midfield that ain't even in the top 4 midfields in England. Make it make sense. Make it make sense, someone. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. And if anyone can do it, please. I've got the. I just want to know. I just want to know. That's all. What can we do? Season ticket holder and complain about who takes it. Yeah. And that's not a dumb response. It's not a dumb response. And you're entitled to your response. I'm entitled to mine. I definitely 150% do not want my season ticket to go to another moron in that stadium, because there's plenty of them. 60,000 seat stadium, probably 50,000 of them are woo, suck off this manager. Nowhere near good enough. And it's my season ticket, so I've got the right to do what I want with it. As long as I pay, which I begrudgingly did at the start of the season, at the beginning of the season, begrudgingly, because it's an outlay of £1,500. I'm assuming whereabouts do you sit when needed? How much is your season ticket? Lower starts from about 1,000 onwards. Where I sit's £1,500. That's not cheap. That's not mug money, man. Aaron, I think we finished third or fourth, but last season and the season before, I said we'll finish third and we'll finish second also. I also think they'll win the Premiership and the Champions League, brother. It ain't happening, is it? Like, look, what's the pros? We were 10 points off the league last season, yeah? We were embarrassed in 2 semi-finals of the competitions, embarrassed. So semi-finals ain't our level. We qualified. People don't understand this when I say it. We qualified for the semi-finals, but that weren't our level. We got humiliated in all 4 games. We lost all 4 games in the semi-final. That's not competing. That's fucking embarrassing. In the Carabao Cup, we didn't even score a goal. We lost 4-0 on aggregate. We lost the Champions League semi-final after 3 minutes. What do people get at, man? I just don't understand it. I don't understand why they're so giddy over things, man. Come on, man. Yeah, well, Gianni, we're always going to keep preaching the truth, bruv, man. Here he is, Vanta with a banter. Here he is, man, drinking the Fanta. Come on, brother. How you doing, bro? How you doing, brother? Come on, we're trying. That's the first one. I'm gonna let me know. Let me put a cheeky little poll in the chat, man. Give me 2 seconds here. Let me put a little put a cheeky poll. 1 second. Show regular thing. Right, I've just put something in the poll. Let me know. Give me some feedback. That's what it's all about. And get them likes up. We're on 81. Come on, man. Considering we're not gonna run for too much more. We're not gonna run for too much longer. But do let me know. We'll start that poll, and I'll take it honestly. If you reckon we should or not. If you reckon we should try and make this a regular thing at 5 o'clock, give or take maybe half hour. Sometimes I might need to do it at 4:30. That's it. Hello, the kids are coming in, but you got to be double quiet. Double quiet. Yeah, that means hush gum. Yeah, sorry, the kids coming in terrorizing. What we're doing there? Yeah, let me know. I'll have a look at that poll afterwards, and we'll go from there. What we're saying there, CJ, big up to you, brother. Hope you're well, mate. Transfer window is embarrassing. Can't believe people actually think Kepa's a good signing. Yeah, do you know what with the Kepa thing? We'd obviously had our whinge and our moans and all that. I've got over it now, but it's just frustrating. Yet again, it's another Chelsea sort of signing, but it's still not good enough, is it? We ain't waited 5.5 years for this crap, have we? Come on, man. Come on, that's it. Up we go. Yeah, Leon. Yeah, yeah. Big up, man. Vanta, it's embarrassing, bro. The fact that we've allowed our best DM and best left back to leave for free is a disgrace. And this is why we're 1 step forward, 2 steps back. 1 step forward, 2 steps back, bruv. Yeah. Look at all the free signings, and I made this about 4 months ago. There's significantly more, and that's what everything on Arsenal 3.0 will be. I'll be showing all the evidence previously before, and then carrying on, mum. Absolute criminal business practicing, bruv. Yeah, he keeps signing goalkeepers, DMs, and left backs. Do you know it's ridiculous? We last summer, yeah, we signed what was it? We signed Mikel Merino and Calafiori, and Miles Lewis Skelly is better than both of them in their positions. You can't write it, can you? Absolutely can't write it, man. Yeah, or facts, 150%, bruv. Facts. You got Mari on that list. Yeah, this might be the old one, is it? Have I got, or say you got Mari on that list? I think there was one. This might be the older one. I do apologize. Hold on. No. That's it. The reason why Mari is not on the list. The reason why he's not on the list is because Arteta signed him. So this is all of the signings that he inherited and sold. So that's why Mari's not on here. That's why you'd confuse me then. So yeah, Mari's not on there purely because Arteta signed him. And this list isn't Arteta's signings. It's the squad that he inherited in 1920. That will be why, my friend. Yeah. Let's just take a couple more, man. Yeah, facts. Come on, bro. Yeah. That exactly. Oh, 150%, man. Zinchenko. Oh, it's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. See the absurdity of things when it's broken down like this. This is exactly why I do it, my girl. Exactly why I do it. Them shows and break this down like this, because when you actually see it, it's easy just sort of going. Do you know what I mean? That's why I sort of quickly made this on the stream, just so people could have a little look for themselves. It's easy sort of saying, oh, yeah, 440 million. But when you leave it on screen, they're like, oh, shit, yeah, we've wasted a lot of money when they sort of spend a little bit of time and look at it. Do you know what I mean? It's madness, isn't it? It's madness, man. Yeah, well, when needed. Maybe. What gave you that impression, man? Yeah. No, it must go. Big up, man. Big up, man. Yeah. Oh, is it? Oh, is it? Let's have a little quick look at that, man. We finally got that. Let's have a little goosey over there. We finally got the here we go. Let's have a little goosey. Oh, yeah. So there has been 11 minutes ago. Yeah. So they have signed him indeed. Let's get that up there. Hold on, give me 2 seconds. You can't write it. So we've got our main midfield man for 11 million. He's through the door. So that obviously will, I mean, all but, won't it, guarantee that Thomas Partey is 150% out the door. You cannot write it, man. Let's get that up here, yeah, just so people can have a little, goosey. Let's get it up on screen. Bear with me for 2 seconds. 1 second. This computer's being an absolute douchebag today. Of course it is. Of course it wants to be a so-and-so. Let's get it up. Yeah, man, that's madness. So we got the here we go. But the thing is, we have these here we goes, and we take about 30 days to get them up. Here it is. Yeah, 48 minutes ago. Sorry, 11 minutes ago. I don't know where I got 48 from. Yeah, we go. Personal terms agreed with Norgaard. He's set for a medical. When's the medical come though? Where's the medical? Like I don't get it. When's the medical coming? Took less than 24 hours. And this is the main thing, man. Took less than 24 hours. So why is it taking Zubamendi so long? Why is it taking the Sesko deal so long? Oh, because they're complicated deals. Why on transfer deadline day do deals get done within 24 hours? This is the proof. They actually have given them, just in this sign alone, given us all the ammunition that we need. All the ammunition that we need. Because deals don't take long to get over the line. They take 24 hours. Exactly right, DJ Crane. You've hit it out the park there, bruv. Absolutely smashed it out the park there, bruv. 50. Come on, man. 52 in the building. Smash that like button. Let's see if we can get up a little bit more. Shocking how our economy at Arsenal Football Club is. But you know what? This is the standards of the club, yeah? Is it the standards of the club, or is it the standards in England, yeah? Because let me get something else up on screen quick to just sort of show everyone. Because this also happened today. And it's absolutely shocking. Is it just the standards in England or Arsenal? Look at this. He's been knighted today, Gareth. Former England manager Gareth Southgate has officially received his knighthood at Windsor Castle for losing 2 finals. Knighted by the king for losing 2 finals. But you can't fucking make it up in this country. What's going on, man? So I don't know what's worse. He gets knighted for losing 2 finals, or we replace Thomas Partey with Norgaard. This club's finished, man. Honestly, absolutely finished. Yeah, you're right, mate. It does make you feel sick, doesn't it? Of course he's right, Madupe, isn't it? Yeah, it's facts. 3 signings in then. Kepa, Norgaard and Zubamendi. Liverpool, to put this into perspective, Liverpool have signed Florian Wirtz, Kirkes, Frimpong, and the backup goalkeeper. We've signed Kepa, Norgaard and Zubamendi to try and catch up. That's to try and catch up. What we doing? How mad is that? Yeah. That's why I wanted to get it up quickly. It's just madness, isn't it? Absolute madness. Norgaard going for 10 million quid. Put on an extra 50. Exactly. Yeah. A few of us made that in there. I think I can't think who one of them was. I think Shreds also said that as well. A couple of people have said that, haven't they? You just can't write it. That's till my footy apps for next. Well, what are we doing, man? Forget the season, lads. It's over. We ain't winning shit under this. Lego head. Facts, Trey. 150% facts. 150% inarguable facts. Yeah, Lego head is tapped. Sign Norgaard in 2 days. Probably less than that. Yep. Yeah, but apparently we can't even make our mind up what striker we want in a year. If we wanted Sesko last year and Leipzig said no, wait another year, why didn't we just sign him and loan him back out to them, by the way? And he'd be on less wages now and we'd have probably half the transfer fee. We'd have probably signed him for 50 million quid. Can anyone explain that to me? Why didn't we do that? I'll explain it. It's because we don't know what we're doing. We're inept. We're run so poorly, it's unbelievable. Lawrence in the building. You're tracking the car that's bringing Kev to London Colney. Yeah. Lawrence, big up to you, brother. How you doing, mate? Yeah. Oh, we got all the guards, mate. Yeah. We got Odegaard, man, and now we got Norgaard coming in. Great. Christian and Odegaard. Great. Odegaard and Norgaard. Yeah. Odegaard and Norgaard. You can't fucking write it, can you? You just cannot write the mess we're in. Done. Yeah, the loser Southgate United in the realm. I'm done, bruv. This is what I'm saying. It's not even just at Arsenal. This is what we're dealing with in this country. They ain't done anything for this country. Look, they've got to finals. Silver is the new gold. Mate, honestly, it just pisses me off, man. Why can't we do a double sweep? We get Norgaard and Wisa. What? That's what I'm saying. Only Arsenal would go knock at Brentford's door and come out with fucking Norgaard. Only Arsenal Football Club. Aaron, the world's gone mental. First Beckham gets a knighthood. Yeah, because he done some modelling once. Yeah. Now for Southgate, mental. You can't write it, bruv. Your next manager. Nah, don't be running us down like that, Lou Star Killer, bruv. Big up, man. But don't be start running us down like that, bruv. Your next manager. Have some shame. Nah, man. No. Don't start telling me about Gareth Southgate to Arsenal. Or could you imagine, mate? I think I'd flip out. I'd shut this laptop lid if we got Southgate to Arsenal. Here we go. I'm not joking with you, man. Yeah. I'm not joking with you. Dear, oh dear. What Norgaard as well? Yeah, I haven't actually sort of seen, but I think someone put he's on like 25k a week now. I mean, the worrying thing is when you look at the look at how Arsenal Football Club give people astronomical wages. Let's all have a little go. Let's all have a little thing. He's on 25k now. I'm probably going to guess he's going to be on 75k. 75k. I reckon we'll treble it. I don't think we'll go as high as 100, though. It wouldn't surprise me. It really wouldn't surprise me whatsoever. I reckon we're going to treble it. Dio said, is it actually he is on that, is it? AJ, is that confirmed, is it, brother? Nah, that can't be confirmed, is it? Like, it's not going to surprise me, AJ. Oh, you're guessing 100k. Oh, I'm not going to be surprised, bruv. I'm not going to be surprised whatsoever, man. Oh, everyone is so shook of our side. I know, everyone's like that. Liverpool, mate, honestly, I guarantee you, yeah? I guarantee you this. Liverpool play us on the 30th of August. When we line up with Norgaard, Kepa, and Zubamendi, you're going to see them at Anfield in the tunnel. Their legs are going to be wobbling. That's how petrified everyone's going to be of Arsenal in their transfer window and their new signings. Bruv, everyone's quaking in their little boots, mate. Oh, that's it. We're going to win the league. You've heard it here first. Arsenal have signed a football player in 24 hours, and that's it. Norgaard. We've won the league, boys. Buzzing. I'm buzzing. I'm going to get Champions 26 on the back of this. Come on, man. I'm going to start buying all the merch. Big up, Joseph, brother. How you doing, man? I'm going to start buying all the merch. There we go. Champions. We've done it. This is a generational run under. Yeah, this guy. Look at the players we're bringing in. What the fuck? This season's going to be dark. Mate, midnight, mate. That's how dark it's going to be. It's going to be midnight with a fucking eclipse. For fucking Ray Charles, who's blind anyway. That's how dark it is. That's how dark it's going to be. It's going to be midnight lunar eclipse blind settings. You can't write it, man. And people are wondering why we're getting so aggy and frustrated. I'll guess 100. Yeah, a lot of you going for 100, man. Have I undersold it, everyone, at 75, have I? I think it looks like it. Yeah, but BX is here with me. Yeah, 60, 70. I'm going 75, but well, like Hengedi, man. Yeah, yeah. It's 35. Was it 35k now? I thought it was 25. Either way, do you know what I mean? We should be putting him on about 50. That's what we should be putting him on. But yeah, I mean, I'm looking at the chat. A lot of people are saying 100. Yeah. Maybe I'm underselling it, man. Maybe I'm putting all my own evidence on there and underselling it. Yeah, maybe it could be 100, you know? Actually get the job now, even more so based off that fraudulent knighthood. Nah, Luke. Nah, you came in here, yeah. You came in here now, and I love having you in here, bruv. No, but you've gone too far now with this Gareth Southgate. Gareth Southgate. Someone ban him. I'm only joking. Definitely don't ban Luke. Nah, you can't be coming in here saying that. Don't start fucking giving me some fucking PSD, bruv. Come on, man. I don't want Sir Gareth Southgate. That's what it's going to be. How mad is that, actually? You'd get the here we go, Sir Gareth Southgate. Bruv, Sir Alex Ferguson got fucking knighted, and now we're going to give it to fucking Gareth Southgate. Sir Gareth. Come on, man. Luke, don't start coming in here with that shit, man. It's pissing me off. Fucking Sir Gareth. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Benji, big up to you, brother. How you doing, my friend? This club ain't serious about winning. What a window. I know. Yeah. This is what we've all waited for. We've waited for this window. I'll drink to this window. What a window. That's it. We've closed the gap, everyone. We've closed the gap to Liverpool. We've closed the gap to Manchester City. And we're going to be signing Sir Gareth as our next manager. Buzzing. Cooley Gunner out. He said Berta was the answer to your problems. This is how he solves it. Yeah. Me and a couple of the boys disagree. Friendly, of course. Very friendly. But I mean, I expected this guy Bert to come in and start making moves, and I think we all did. And the very notion, let's just say the notion is that he's just coming in and waiting to get this Arteta out. I just don't want to wait. I'm sick of waiting. It's just a game that we've got to let fizzle out. And Matty, to be fair, I've been talking a little bit to him offline, and we've been talking about Arsenal amongst other things. And he's slowly but surely just convincing me to just accept what it is, let what happens, and it'll be closer to Mikel Arteta coming out. And I'm coming round to the notion of that. I'm not accepting how it is in terms of just accept how Arsenal is shit, but he's more sort of saying on the lines of just accept that. Yep, Madueke might come in. Yep, we've got all of these shit signings coming in. Yep, it's Kepa. But then if it proves to be a failure, then we're one step closer, which is what he's actually getting at, Matty. We're just one step closer to getting Mikel Arteta out. The only frustrating is whilst I do and I don't mind that, the frustrating thing is just what Berta will have to do if he just stands by and watches this manager get all of this shit through the door. That's the worrying thing, man. It's just more years of waiting for us, isn't it? I don't know how I feel about it, but yeah, it's frustrating, man. Yeah, to actually get a job now. Yeah, based on the Fortune United, you get. Yeah, we signed another fringe. Of course we do, mate. Fridge, sorry. Yep. Obviously. Yeah. You got another fridge. What are the odds that Spanish clown will sign Rashford and Garnett? Lawrence, I don't want to hear the G word, man. You can't come here and say the G word, and it's not Gyökeres. You can't come in here spitting that G word, man. Garnacho. If Garnacho signs for Arsenal Football Club, I actually think I'm going to flip out. Do you know that? I actually will disagree with the whole Matty thing. If Arsenal sign Garnacho, I mean, I might have to just cancel YouTube. I don't think I could handle having to speak about him every single week. Do you know that? I think that would be the straw that broke the camel's back if Arsenal Football Club get Garnacho. I'm telling you. Based on name associations, Guard, Martins, Benjamins, Gabbies. Yeah, there's probably is something in that. What manager was it that used to do the star signs? Who was that? That one? Scolari, was it? Who was that? Chat, you might have to help me out there. It wasn't Scolari, was it? Who was it? Yeah, I think he used to sign players due to like their star signs or some weird shit. Who is that? I know one of. I mean, it might have been Hoddle as well. To be fair, that definitely wasn't the name I'm thinking about. Although that does ring some form of bell. No, I'm sure there was another one like quite recent. I don't think he was an English geezer. I don't know. Maybe I'm going out my fucking brain, but well, I'm definitely doing that. This football club's doing that to me slowly but surely. I mean, there's going to be a rinse and repeat. Of course it is. Bill Murray settings. Come on, man. Bill Murray settings. We know that we're going to be smashing that alarm clock in the morning. We're going to be waking up again. It's not going to be long before it's the 25th of the 6th, 2026, by the way. Going to blink our eyes, click our fingers, and boom, we're going to be back here straight away again. Bill Murray settings. I got you, babe. It's just going to happen, isn't it? Mum Spaghetti, big up, brother. What's the plan next season? Hide, frustration, anger, failure, top gooners, set piece again, even that failed. Yeah. Nah, Luke, bruv. No. You're coming here, man. And you're saying this. You're saying Sir Gareth to Arsenal. Here we go. We can't be having that, man. Glasner better, nice, mate. Honestly, yeah, Glasner would be much better at Arsenal Football Club. Not Gareth. The wrong G again. What's it with G's today? We can't. If Garnacho and Gareth turn up at Arsenal Football Club, brother, I'm cancelling YouTube until they're both gone, mate. Like seriously, that's like serious stress levels, man. I think the white coats will get me, man. I'm telling you. Just waiting for that young squad. Top Gunners talk about the grub and everything. I know, yeah. Well, you see it earlier, yeah. We're signing, replacing Norgaard for a party for youth. He's 9 months younger. 9 months. You can't write it. Can't write it. 100%. 100%. Yeah. Listen. I actually think it's not going to be any of them two. I reckon we're going to be in for Grealish at some stage. I've said this for months. I've got no foundation, by the way. It's not something I know. No one's told me. You know when you just get the horrible feeling in your stomach? And I had that with Sterling, and I was just like, I can see Arsenal going for Grealish. And I did see Arsenal going in for Sancho, but I think he's got another move somewhere. But basically, it's just going to be one of them signings, that are absolutely shit, past their best. It's tailor made, but the Garnacho one, honestly, the Madueke one, that's painful, man. Ordered a mini fridge and it ain't delivered yet. Yeah, mate. Mikel Arteta and Arsenal ordered a manager in 2019, and he still ain't been delivered yet either, mate. Come on, man. Burr has a long, hard task ahead of him, bruv. Mate, that is understatement of the century, bruv. He has got a task and a half, and he must have 20 years of shit business to fix. Mate, honestly, nah. Garnacho, Shane got you the top. No, I think I know they're already joking on that. I don't know whether they were having a little laugh saying they were going to get me a midget land top. Then for FC midget land, or that'd be fucking hilarious if they actually did. I'm not going to lie. I would wear it and all. Obviously, it'd be fucking hilarious. Just get it in a little baby size. Get one of them little car stickers, innit? that fit me. You know where you lit the old thing and it suction cups on there. That one would be about all right for me. The sad thing is, probably get enough to get top four. I don't know, man. I don't think we're getting that this year. Do you know that? Scanolder was on. Yeah. I thought it was. This wasn't the one I was thinking of. To be fair, though, I should be on Comedy Gold channel, mate. We're a bit Dave, isn't it? That's what it is, isn't it? I'll tell you, Arsenal Football Club should be on Dave. Just rinse and repeatable crap. I'll tell you, should be the Comedy Gold. Yeah, sorry, I just read that out. Yeah, but telling everyone what happened this summer, and everyone laughed at me. Not me, bruv. We're not the real ones. We'll wait until September the 1st when the window shuts and another told you so. Oh, don't worry about that. My everything wrong with Arsenal thing will be coming out on the 2nd or the 3rd, I think, or whatever. Maybe whatever Friday that is. Norgaard. Dio, big up to you, brother. Big up to you, Dio. And yeah, I know, Norgaard guys. Norgaard guys. Bruv, come on, man. So it's a Rachel Williams of football. Fuck's sake, Lawrence, man. He's coming out with me. He's on one this morning, isn't he? For him, anyway. Obviously, we're in the afternoon here. Big up, Cole. I'm fairly certain. Last time I see you in the chat, you were talking absolute fucking facts. What have you got for us today? The issue: 99% of younger fans know nothing about our history. Facts. Our class and how we were on the bench, how we were the benchmark of professionalism. We simply have lost that. We could never go unbeaten at the Emirates. I'm sad. Oh yeah, no, mate, 100%. The young fans, they're like, mate, they're all like the Gals and the Christians and all of that. I know a Gal ain't young, but they don't know our fans, the history. They don't care, bruv. They couldn't give a shit about it, and that's why Arsenal, the heritage and the history and the class, it's gone about Arsenal Football Club. It's gone, mate. It's all gone. You know it. I know it. All the older heads know it. Lawrence knows it. Come on, man. Lawrence knows it. It's all gone, bruv. Yeah. Raymond, yeah, it might be. It might be Dominic. Yeah, that doesn't ring a bell. Maybe I've got it a little bit wrong there, Peppermint, to be fair. Kepa and Norgaard. Yeah, honestly, yeah, that's it. Here we go. Kepa and Norgaard, mate. Do you know what the Arsenal fans, the Arsenal spastics, they'll probably be thinking that this is phenomenal. They'll probably be like, 2 here we goes in one day. Look what a gal put up earlier. Here we go, and an Ornstein bomber on the same day. They think this is moving mad. They think this is moving mad. Moving sad, mate. Moving double sad. Right, Lawrence, I know, yeah. He's on one in the morning, isn't he, our Lawrence? He's woke up, do you know what I mean? He's at his Weetabix and he's on one, isn't he, our LA Lawrence? In fact, Arteta has the cheek to not have a proper striker, shows the disrespect. Where's the striker, bruv? Arsenal Football Club has spent £72 million in 5.5 years on the forward line. £72 million. Have a little look at this. I've put it up for you all before, and I'll put it up again because it still rings true. Have a little look. Bear with me. I just need to find it in my images. Let's get it back up. Give me 1 second. We are 60th, by the way, across Europe. 60th in the same time frame. Give me 2 seconds. Let me have a little find of it. There's so much crap I need to delete. When you have to make thumbnails and all of that shit, like there's so much crap that gets lost in my images. I need to start sorting out folders. Here it is. Look, have a little look at this, Cole. There you go. There's no hiding from this. Investment in attack. And to be fair, there's like this. I think this was made a couple of months ago, so there'll probably be a little bit more up there. Arsenal. That's not 20th, by the way, gents and girls, guys and girls, geezers and girls. Well, Arsenal was 60th. 6 total signings, 80 million euros, 72 million pounds, the same as we spent on Pepe. The same as we spent on Pepe in 5.5 years. And we wonder why our attack's stale. We wonder why our attack's so toothless. And when you say, in fact, he has a cheek to not have a proper striker shows disrespect, this table shows every single bit of the disrespect, bruv. What is that all about? Dominic Calvert-Lewin, he's on a free as well, the skirt. Oh, Dominic the skirt. He's on a free. Yeah, we definitely don't want him, mate. 100%. But in defeated, bruh, I'm feeling it with you, Dio. Kepa and Norgaard. The only signings that salesman is we sign Gyökeres, Sesko, and Rodrigo. And do you know what I mean? Even then, it would still be a back to front, wouldn't it? When we're definitely not signing both of the strikers. But if we get if in the month of July we was to get a Rodrigo and a Gyökeres through the door, it would make me feel a little bit better about August. I'm not going to lie. It made me feel a little bit better, but still nowhere near enough. Still nowhere near enough. Why are we not going in for like or hijacking like a Dear Monday deal, man? Right side of centre back. We need a left back. There's just so much to do, people. There's just so much to do, man. I don't know. Yeah. No, everyone's got their right to their own opinion. Do you know what I mean? I don't mind that. Do you know what I mean? They usually probably won't run for 2 hours and 15 minutes, though. I will say. So apologies for staying on so long. We're just having a little rattle on, aren't we, boys and girls? Yeah, shameless enough to sign Garnacho. No, Carl, I know you're right, but it's painful reading it. Can't be dealing with a Garnacho, man. Honestly, like I'm gonna, babe. If Arsenal sign Garnacho, you're going to have to seriously look out for me. What do you mean now? I'm telling you, nah. She's been a cheeky bitch. If Arsenal sign Garnacho, you know how much I hate this geezer. If Arsenal sign Garnacho, babe, you're going to have to seriously look out for me. I'm telling you, this is going to be worrying times. Yeah. Yeah, she just said to me, she went, no, like, she flipped the bird at me twice and said I couldn't give a fuck. She's a good girl, really, isn't you, babe? No. No, yeah, stuff in her face. Yeah, no, don't care. That's what I love about her, though. Dre, big up, man. Can't wait for Garnacho to sign with us. Come on, Dre, man. I think everyone's doing it on the wind up now. Dre, come on, man. Loan maybe. Dear, oh dear. Yeah, he falls out of Arteta. Post a pic online wearing a Spurs jersey, and our fans wouldn't care. Oh, facts, man. Yes, it's ridiculous. Come outside to the car park. Come on. Oh, Dre, man. This Garnacho talk's killing me, bruv. It's killing me, man. No. Grealish is a baller. What's it? Oh, here we go. I doubt he'd be dumb enough to go to Arsenal. Well, listen, I'm sort of more saying it, bro, in the fact that we'd be probably putting him on. He's on 300k a week now, Jack Grealish. Yeah, we'd probably end up putting him on about fucking 400k a week, and he's finished. I'm sick of finished players. Why can't we get the up and comers? Why can't we get Eze? Do you know what to add to? Who was it that put up here? Sorry, give me 2 seconds, chat. Who was it that put up here? I think it was you, Dio. Do you know what? If we got Gyökeres, Rodrigo, and Eze on top of what we've already done, and maybe like I'm not going to disclude little mini cheap market opportunities. Yeah, whatever. If we was to get between now and the first week of August, let's just say, a Gyökeres, a Rodrigo, and an Eze in, I'd be sitting there August, not sitting there thinking, "Wow, Arsenal going to rip shit up," but I'd be sitting there thinking, "Yeah, my demeanour, pardon me, totally change." I'll be sitting there thinking, okay, do you know what? Arsenal could actually do something here. They could do something here. You know, I would say we could possibly be competing there or thereabouts, or be confident that we could maybe take a domestic trophy because we've got a good striker, top striker, a top winger, and, you know, a Premier League proven midfielder like Eze. The fact is, we're nowhere near that, man. We are nowhere near them signings. Nowhere near them, man. And that's the frustrating thing. 60th, bruv. Yeah. Exactly right. Yeah. Exactly right. Because when I first looked down the table, the only reason why I highlighted that, because when I first looked down and scrolled down, you see it goes from 1 all the way to 19. So naturally, and it's obviously 60's got 0 a little bit. Naturally, you just scroll past that and your eye just goes, oh, it's 20, isn't it? Then when I proper looked in there, I was like, oh, that's fucking 60th. That's why I sort of say it out loud so people don't make the mistake. Yeah, 60, bruv. 60. Invested in attack. Money spent on forward since 2020. 6 players. Can't include Havertz and actually signed as a midfielder. 65 million. Get Chelsea out of jail again. Don't pass go. Don't collect 200 quid. That's what Arsenal Football Club do. Only at Arsenal. Let's go down. 60. Yeah, man. Everyone's like, yeah. Jim McKellen would do a better job. It's 100%, mate. Get you the titles, mate. 100%, mate. Do you know what I mean? It'd be doing the old Magneto shit and all. If I've got that right. Oh, have I actually got that right? Have I confused the wrong in? I don't know. My head's gone now, and it's not the Stellas. It's the Garnacho talk. It's rude. It's ruined me, mate. Come on, Carl. What we saying? Shows our ownership of playing games with us. Facts. Keep printing new shirts. Facts. Merch. Facts. Give me someone worth putting on the back of that shit. Exactly, Cole. You get it. You get it. You know what? I'm not saying that I would buy one, but I'd be happy about buying my kid one. That's the hard thing about the merch. I don't actually ever buy him one. Fortunately, I sort of, my boy's born in August, yeah, so I can sort of worm my way out of buying him Arsenal merch. He's got kits. He don't have all of them. He has one a year. But my old dear, I'd just say to her, I'll buy the Arsenal kit so I don't have to buy it. But yeah, like you would have a Rodrigo on the back or a Gyökeres on the back, wouldn't you? Like with that, you wouldn't mind doing that. But who's you going to put on the back now? Fucking Norgaard, Kepa. Come on, man. Big up Tops, man. Go and give Tops a cheeky little like and subscribe, bruv. Come on. The geezer. I mean, the geezer's smile will fucking brighten up anyone's fucking day, man. Just that alone. Let alone his fantastic Arsenal takes and sense that he talks, man. So make sure you're going over and giving this gentleman a follow, man. It's contagious. He is. He's a really cool geezer. We've got Arsenal next for Phil Silent. Yeah, damn guards. Yeah, all the guards, mate. Honestly, they're all coming in, bruv. Computer says fucking hell no. Helsinki, bruv. The computer says hell no. Yeah, why do we need Norgaard when we're going to sign Zubimendi anyway? I think, yep, this is it. Yeah, and bruv, do you know who you're forgetting there, Theo? Lokonga, bruv. He's staying, I'm telling you. Pardon me. He's staying. I'm telling you, he's still going to be here, Lokonga. I'm not shitting you. Yeah, true. God. I think he's Denmark, to be fair. But I mean, you can still say the Nordic thing, couldn't you? Do you know what I mean? Yeah, I think Norgaard's Denmark. Sorry, Denway. I'm fairly sure. I may be wrong on that. I thought he was. Yeah. Norgaard signed because Odegaard's feeling homesick and he's an international buddy. He needs a geezer from that area, doesn't he? He needs someone to hold his hand. I remember buying the O2 kit back in the day. What one? What one? Because I love the kits, man. I love the kits. A lot of my ones have got Burkamp on the back. I've got one. I think it's a 2005 one upstairs somewhere. Ash, whereabouts is Huh? All right, she don't care. I was going to ask you where my sign kit was with Charlie George on it, and well, no. Yeah, she's a little bit hot flustered. She must be on her monthlies because she's been a bitch. What can we do? But yeah. Tell me what kit it was. I had all of them from then. I've got loads of the kits upstairs. Well, I'm wearing this one. There's no one on the back of this one, to be fair. But yeah, man, come on. Torre, Vieira, Woodsword, Henri, Bergkamp, Norgaard, Pires. I used to have Pires on quite a few of them and all, man. What a geezer. I don't think he's got enough respect on his name, Robert Pires. It's because he was in an Arsenal team that was just unbelievable. But he was first class, Bobby Pires. Absolutely first class, man. Watch him wait for Rodrigo and end up with Madueke. Benny, you know it, bruv. Benny Benj, come on, mate. You know it. So clear of Odegaard. Mate, Aaron Ramsey would absolutely pop now, wouldn't he? Cole, go and do the same as with Tops. Copy and paste for Cole. Like and subscribe to this geezer, Cole. Yeah. We know, bruv. We know. We are so fucked. We're screwed, mate. We're screwed. Absolutely screwed. Garnacho, you got him. Nah. No Garnacho. Red Everton. We're not even spicy Spurs, innit? We're just Red Everton. We're Reverton. Good old fucking Reverton. A Red Everton. Can't write it, man. I can see your deadline day being Garnacho. Yeah. I can see there's a running theme now in the chat. Yeah, you bastards. Yeah. Rash been announced. The 14 is available. Now, mums, spaghetti. Now you're taking a piss, son. Now you are taking the absolute piss. Garnacho 14. Nah. I liked you, mums spaghetti. You can fuck yourself. You can go fuck yourself, mums spaghetti. You're saying about Garnacho 14, bruv. You can fuck you. Nah, that's a new level, mums. Nah. Nah, I ain't having that, man. No, that's a joke. Fucking 14. And you know it. I'm only doing that, Mum Spaghetti, because I can foresee it. Just like you can, just like everyone in the chat can. We'll end up giving him the 14 shirt and all to just top it all off. Sake, man. Yeah. Stephen, do you want to jump on, Cole, for 5-10 minutes? Let me know. Do you know what? I'll tell you what. I don't know if anyone wants to. We'll go for a little bit longer. Let me. I'll put the link out in the chat. Cole, if you want to jump on, the link is in the chat, and we'll have a little chat about this. Nonsense. So let me know. Yeah. I've just put it in the chat now, my friend. Let me remove some of these. Because I'm literally stacked here with photos, so you might not be able to get in. Let me just remove a couple. There we go. So yeah, you've said Carl will be joining. We got Gunnar Russ as well in the building. Right, give me 2 seconds here, Gunnar Russ. I'll put your thing up. Harvey Elliott, I know, 100% facts. As well, ladies and gentlemen, I've got a link to Gunnar Russ's Instagram page and or web page. Can't think what one it is. Give me 2 seconds and I'll get it in there, because if any of you didn't know, you should do if you did. But if you don't, Gunnar Russ in the chat, whose comment I've highlighted there, does all bespoke Arsenal designs. So that could be from a photo, that could be from what do they call it when you put it up on the thing, a canvas portrait. I've seen him have cushions on there. I've seen him do loads of things on there. Some of the shit is pretty spot on. If I'm being honest, his Instagram page is what I've got. Russell Hogg Photography. I've had a little look on there, people, man, and there's some shit hot stuff, man. There, that should be the link in the chat. Let me see if that works. Is that right? Honestly, people, I'll go over there and check some of it out. Let me see if I can pin that for him. Let's have a little goosey. That's right. Give me 2 seconds. Cole's going to be jumping in 2 seconds. Right, what am I doing? Let me have a little look. Sorry, this page is unavailable. Oh, maybe broken. Maybe I've. Why is that then? Let me have a little look. We're going to do this for Russell. Let's have a little look. Russell. So I'm sure I'll follow. Here it is there. Yeah, I don't know why. Copy and paste that. Maybe it's the wrong link that I've got. Here we go. Bear with us for 2 seconds. I want to get Gunnar Russ's correct link in here. Bear with me, guys. Give me 2 seconds. Cole is going to be joining us. Just give me 2 seconds. Let me get this link in there, and of course I've clicked off of it. Amateur. All right. Boom. Boom. Don't forget, smash them likes up. I'm going to have a little look, see how many likes we're on at the minute. But it's not enough, man. Come on. Keep that pressing for the stream. It makes a massive difference. How many likes are we on? Let's have a little goosey. 94. Come on. We're 6 away from 100. Come on. We are 6 away from 100. We can do better than this. So that should... There we go. So there's a link right in the chat that I've just put in there, yeah? On an Instagram link. I am going to pin it right now. So that is for our brother, Gunnar Russ. Make sure you check that out. Just have a cheeky little look, man, at the stuff in there. He uploads it, and I'm sure you will find his actual website on there as well. Jump on there and have a little look, man. I'm definitely going to be getting one myself. And for down here, it's going to be sitting about here. So we are going to have something there for us. Let's see, Carl. Carl, I should have sent you the link. Carl at Gundown. Yeah, sorry, Carl. Yeah. No, I mean, you can join if you want, bud. But yeah, it was for Carl Gundown over here. Should have been a bit more specific there. Let's go back through the chat. I should have sent that link in Gundown. So if you're more than welcome to jump on. Yeah, not anymore. Here he is. All right, give us 2 seconds. Bang. All right. How you doing, brother?
I was doing all right until this afternoon. I've got something on my desk here, right?
Come on, bruv.
This is blood orange and pepper gin. It's basically a distiller that we use that does my work, right? It's the 60th anniversary because that's how long my company's ran for. It's meant to go nice, apparently, with tonic, which I fucking hate, or lemonade over ice, right? It's supposed to be really nice. Norgaard is making me want to fucking knock this down straight.
Do it.
It's gin.
Come.
It's gin.
We're down it together. Come on.
Bro. Norgaard. What the fudging hell? What the fudging hell are we doing? Letting Party go for free and replacing him, or that weren't the replacement actually. Zubamendi was the replacement, which is still a downgrade. Replacing Norgaard for Jorginho. Now, don't get me wrong, Jorginho was on the washed-up part of his career, but he still had more technical ability than this Norgaard.
Facts.
I just got absolutely no idea what the hell we are doing. Oh, and Kepa signed today as well. Wow, that's the worst-kept secret manageable. It's just crazy, bruv.
But it's a bargain, and the narrative on the Kepa thing, Carl, is has always sort of been this cringy little, oh yeah, but he's still the world's most expensive goalkeeper and we only got him for 5 million. Who cares what he was worth? He ain't worth that now. That's what they're doing. They're just like, oh, it's a bargain, an absolute bargain. No, it's not. I've kind of got over the Kepa thing, but it still ain't happy, is it? Like, it still don't make you happy. It's still not great. And we're giving him wages that eclipses Edison at Manchester City. I remember on one of my other streams, you was running through all the was it the first and second choice goalkeepers, or was it all the first across the league? You sort of read it out, hadn't you? All the goalkeepers and what they were earning, and it was just eye opening.
Where's my list? I have a list here somewhere.
of all the goalkeepers. Yeah, I can't think whether it was the starters or whether it was like the backups or something like that. But I remember the angle that you took it from was like, oh shit.
I'm trying to find it. Anyway, where is it?
Yeah,
oh, here we go.
This one, bro.
Yeah, Keller on 10k a week, Ortega on 90k a week, Neto on 50k. Neto, that was our Neto. Jose Sarr 40k, Jason Steele 25k, Fabianski 60k, Bayandia 35k, Forster 75k, Tina Turner 40k, Dubravka 44k.
What are we doing here?
This club is not running properly, bruv. It hasn't run properly for decades. Well, for at least for the last 10 to 15 years at least. Come on. But I'm getting concerned and more concerned now with what Berta's doing. Norgaard, and I'm seeing the Brentford midfielder to undergo medical has gone to strike 11 million agreement. So it's around about 9.2 million we pay for him, which honestly, it doesn't sound like a lot. But for goodness sake, we are trying to challenge for the league. You should be challenging your position. You're trying to be challenging your positional players. You have to be challenging your positional players. Partey's gone. Okay, so who's Zubimendi coming in? Okay, fair enough. I would have been more than perfectly fine if, say, for example, we decided to get Adam Wharton. There goes Zubimendi. That's Adam Wharton. That's your competition. You're battling out pre-season, and whoever wins is taking that starting position. You're holding bench. Don't give a fuck what wages you want. You're holding bench. Same with goes to your striker. Same with your centre halves. Okay, Saliba and Gabriel are dead certs. You wouldn't want to replace them anyway, but you catch me drift. You know, the left back position, the right back position, even the goalkeeper's position, for Christ's sake. We might as well just be better off just keeping hold of either Carl Hine or Tommy Setford and then trying to elevate their careers. We said this last night on Rashid's channel. Why don't you elevate these youngsters? And if they're good enough, they'll get into the squad. If they're not, you either send them out on loan or you sell them for a fee. And the fee will be more than what we would. And the fee now will be more than what would happen in the next 2 years' time, where you'll say, "No, I'll run down my contract. See you later."
Yeah,
we work backwards. We work backwards as a football club. We don't work the normal cohesive way. And people are saying, "Oh, it's good fees," but why can't we get anything announced until the 1st of July? You know, because we're trying to balance our books from last year with the likes of Rice, with the likes of Timber, with the likes of Marino, and so on, Havertz, and so on, right? So we're trying to balance all the books from last year to start it off on the 1st of July. But also on top of all of that as well, Chelsea and Man City, the reason why they've got the top 3 best PSRs is because their academy are churning out a lot of players and they are selling them for a very good fee further down the line, and they are costing peanuts when it comes to their salaries. That's how you maneuver. That's how you motivate a club. And also Man City, they also structured their wage structure to actually suit the club for what they have won. Okay, Haaland on 500k a week is a bit of a steep one, but guess what? He bangs in goals. That's his job at the end of the day. If you're not banging in goals, you don't deserve half a million a week. Sorry, you don't. Right?
Yeah. So he wins some titles, the top titles.
He wins some titles. He wins some cups. He's won them Champions Leagues and so on.
Facts.
I'm just, I haven't checked out the season all the way back, and I already tell this season's going to look hell ropey. These first 6 games are going to be a pain to deal with.
Have you,
what was it? Was it away to United, home to Leeds, away to Liverpool,
and I think
home to Forest, home to City, and then away to Newcastle. I guarantee you, we lose 3 out of them 6
minimum.
I would say minimum as well, because there's no Leeds are a bunch of shit houses. Forest already know how to stop us.
I think let's take it from that, well, from what you're saying in them 6 games. I reckon if he only manages to win against Leeds and against not Newcastle, against Leeds and Nottingham Forest, I think he might be sacked if he loses the rest of the 4. Even if he wins 3 and even if he loses 3 and draws 1, that would make us. We'd be about 8 points behind. Like I honestly think that'd be season over. I've said this when the thing come out. I was like, do you know what? If Arsenal were good enough, no one would care who we got. If Arsenal were good enough, you'd just go, oh, sweet, we're getting all the good lot out the way. And then bang, we'll get nice points out of that. And then we'll just go on a crazy run. The very fact that all the top gooners say out one side of their mouth that Arsenal Football Club, yeah, we're good, we're going to be challenging for the league. And then out the second side of their mouth, out the other one, go cry about that fixture list is ridiculous. You can't have both of them. Both worlds don't exist in the same in the same universe. They just don't.
They don't. No.
They just don't. They just don't. And I'm praying for a September sacking. Praying. I won't get it, but for September sacking, because trust me, Arsenal Football Club could be yet again completely out the league. Last year we were out the league in October. I think it was. Not maybe out the league in terms of as bad as it could be this year, but when we drew at home 1-1 to Brighton, when we got Declan Rice sent off, I sat there, and when you feel it, yeah, I was sat in my seat. And I just remember saying to the geezer next to me and saying to Darren next to me, Dazzle Smoke Chew, if he's still in here, big up to Dazzle Smoke Chew, he sits next to me, to my left. And I remember looking there and I remember saying to him, I'm not watching the champions today. I'm not watching them. Do you know when you just know? And equally, when you flip it, and do you know when you watch Premier League games and you'll watch a Manchester City and a Liverpool over the last few years and you go, they're going to win the league this year. Do you know sometimes you just know, didn't you? You're just like, yeah, that's the best team in the country this year. I knew straight away after that Brighton game. I'm like, nah, I'm not watching the champions on display today. And I reckon in September, when we get to that first fixture in October, I reckon we'll be miles away from it. All it takes, all it takes is a Liverpool. Yeah, sorry, just let me run. Just sorry, very quickly.
Cool.
Just saying in August, yeah, Cole, we got 3 fixtures, yeah, and you labelled them correctly. Manchester United. Let's say we draw with that, just alone in the 3 fixtures. Let's just say we draw against Manchester United, beat Leeds, and then lose to Liverpool. We're 5 points behind.
Mm-hmm.
We're 5 points behind, bruv. After match day 5 last year, this is facts. No one can argue with it. Match day 5, we were 2 points behind. Match day 10, we were 7 points behind. Match day 15, 7. Match day 27. Match day 25, 7. Match day 32, 15. And ended up finishing 10 points behind. Inarguable facts. Absolutely inarguable facts. We could find ourselves fucking 5 points behind. 5 points behind after 3 fucking games. We ain't recovering from that. We couldn't even recover from 2 points behind after 5 last year. I mean, come on, man. Like,
let me throw something out there for you, mate. Let's go back to the Norgaard signing, right? Let's just assume one of Declan Rice or Zubimendi gets injured. Can you trust Norgaard to win us the league? Can you trust Norgaard to win us the Champions League? Could you even trust Norgaard to win us a cup?
I wouldn't even trust Norgaard to fucking win us a Conference League. They've come in. I said this earlier, Cole. I come in and they was like, oh, yeah, you're going to be signing Champions League players. I think they mispronounced championship.
Yep, they clearly do.
Because it is. I mean, it's just come on, Russell. Any time, man. You've been cool, a good supporter of the channel, and yeah, make sure you do. The proper link is pinned for Russell Hogg's thing. But yeah, mate, have you had a little goosey at this to the right? Someone should do. Sorry, just quickly. Big up, mate. What we're doing here. I can't take any more of this shit. Join the club, Sample, brother. Join the club. I don't know if you've managed to have a little peek at this or whether you was listening.
Yeah, I've had a small gander at it.
Mikel's signings under Arteta in terms of midfield signings, I should say. Midfield signings.
Apart from Partey and Rice, everything else has been shite.
Yeah. But look at the money. After this summer, Norgaard and Zubimendi, £414 million on our midfield, and the best will be able to. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's why when I wrote this, when I'd thought about it, I was like, oh shit. So like I was going live, I didn't want to have to do this. So while I was live, I was trying to talk and just quickly create it on Canva because it's easier for people to look at it, right? I always say, don't I? People listen with their eyes. To leave this up, Carl. Even prior to them, £350 million. With them, £414 million. And that consists of Declan Rice, Zubimendi, and Martin Odegaard. Declan Rice has been playing out of position. Zubimendi, we don't know if he's going to come in and 1, be good for Arsenal Football Club, and 2, even take to the league. It might take him a year to fucking settle in. And Odegaard has been on the decline for the last fucking 3 years. And that sets us back £414 million sterling.
750 million this manager has spent, and the midfield is, well, looking as bad as what it originally started with.
Yeah, if you just run with the 750, 750 million spent. That's why I put little asterisks under the Norgaard and Zubimendi and changed it. So we could actually say that out of the 750 million pounds that this manager spent at this football club, 350 of it has been on the midfield prior to these signings, and Thomas Partey's gone. So let's just keep it as it is, because we ain't signed Norgaard and Zubimendi yet. No Thomas Partey now in that. We've got Odegaard, Declan Rice, and fucking Lokonga. And Marino, Odegaard, Declan Rice, and Marino sets back 350 million out the 750. That's how bad it's got, bruv. That's how bad it's got. There's no arguing with these statistics. You just can't argue with them.
You throw the goalkeepers in under the bus for that, and that's nearly close to 500 million just on the midfield and the goalkeepers alone. And I haven't even got to the left back position yet, because that's even more fucking daunting. The only one we haven't had an asterisk over is the forwards, because guess what? We haven't bought any.
72 million quid.
Apart from Jesus, apart from Trossard. I'm sorry, but 80 million. Jesus was 52 million or 52 million or something on those lines. And Trossard was 27, 28. 2 players in 5 years. It's almost as if this manager does not know attacking talent.
And that's in euros.
It's almost as if
that's in euros.
Now, I'm glad I'm actually wearing this, by the way. This is my Patriots tank top I always wear in summer.
Getting the fucking guns out.
It's just too white out there, right?
Yeah, it is.
If he was to be put in a managerial position, he wouldn't be head coach. I'd put him in as defensive coordinator. He knows a lot about defending, and guess what? The last couple of years, our defense has actually been really good, really rock solid. Yes, I've had that, and it's very nice. So I would put him as a DC, because your job is the defensive side of the ball. That's your job. Fuck off. Leave the offense alone. Leave it to Josh McDaniels or whoever I see it. Yeah, Josh McDaniels. Yeah. Anyway, I digress, right? I'm rambling a bit. But you could just tell that he's not good with buying forwards. Why does he want Sesko so much? What, because he's 6'5"? Bro.
Oh, because he can kick the basketball net.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, that's just
great. Who cares? Like, innit? Who cares that Sesko can kick the basketball net? Bruv, we've been having. Do you know what? I put this up earlier, and I'll run it through. Have I still got one of them in here? Oh yes, I do have. I left it in here. Look at this. Everyone's going mad about this now. Benjamin Sesko's just started following Arsenal on Twitter today.
Yeah, just a quick one as well. Just a quick one as well. He also follows Bayern Munich and Real Madrid.
Yeah, someone put that in the chat. I can't think who it was now, but someone banged that out in the chat. Yeah. It's like, yeah, it's funny, isn't it, how they go, mate? It's madness, isn't it, man? As Arsenal Football Club, we're constantly sort of berated by our own fans, in particularly, sort of being impatient, this and all of that. What have we waited for if this is going to be our window, man? It's just so underwhelming. Go on, Cole.
Let me put it this way: if our first 2 signings was, let's just say, Gyökeres and Rodrigo, none of us are complaining about it. Actually, I'm thinking, okay, Burr's come in and he's actually done a freaking hell of a job. But considering it's Zubimendi, well, by the way, that was a pre-Burr signing, so that don't count. There's Kepa, which I don't know if that was a Burr sign or not, so that's a weird one. And now there's Norgaard. I swear to God, Norgaard wasn't mentioned once by any club in the entire window.
He was free in March.
And yet, I only find out this morning that I went for Norgaard because Thomas Partey is leaving. And then what happens? 6 hours later, he's going to sign for us. 6 hours later. And I know contracts and negotiating is different for certain players, but Norgaard had 2 years left on his deal. He could have easily held out and said, no, I want more money for this one. He could have dragged this out, and dragged the heck of this out. But no, they started at 6 months. Why has it took so long to get Gyökeres or Sesko over the line, but it took Norgaard 6 hours? Why?
Yeah, I wish I could explain to you. Do you know what? Can't think again because I've had some fantastic comments in this world-class chat. Dennis Burkamp of a chat, come on, and someone put that in there as well earlier, and then a few people were commenting on it. Exactly right, and big up to whoever that was just like, oh, so in 24 hours we can sign a player then. I was like, oh yeah. Do you know when I've got trying to present, doing all this, making my own points, trying to go through the chat. Do you know what I mean? You know what it's like presenting. It can your brain can be everywhere. And then when someone put, oh yeah, it took 24 hours, I'm like, oh yeah. Mikel Arteta, top Gooners, literally just in this transfer alone. If there's any pro to come out of this transfer, when they go, oh, signings take time. No, they don't. 24 hours, Norgaard. No, they don't take time. You just see an opportunity and then you go and take it. Like, why does Sesko take time? Like, I get they are slightly more difficult situations, but I'll tell you what makes them less difficult, Carl. Let's just sod off the Sesko. Let's just say Gyökeres and we'll concentrate on Rodrigo. Signings we actually need, but definitely won't get. I'll tell you what makes it easy. Going, Real Madrid, there's 80 million as our first bid. What you saying now? Because we see reports, we never know to believe the reports, but they always sound like 77 or 90 million euros, there or thereabouts. There go Madrid, there's 80 million. What you saying? Right, let's not fuck around. What you saying? Don't send in 50 million like Arsenal will end up doing in a month's time. 50 million, they'll be like, you're taking the piss. Actually, you know what? We'll actually sell him 10 million less as value just so you don't get him, Arsenal. That's what we do. We just piss off the selling club. Right, there you go. There's 80 million. Gyökeres, just say to Sporting Lisbon, there's 70. All right, come on. We're not far away. We understand that there's wiggling. You understand that you're probably going to get a little bit more, but we're serious now. There you go. There's 150 million between them two clubs for the two players. Talk to me. As Terry Tibbs would say, talk to me. Talk to me. Talk to me. Do you know what I'm saying? But what do? We're like, oh, we don't really know what one we want. And the Rodrigo thing, we're just humming and hawing. Why don't you just lay some money down on the table? Because that's when people react. Give them something to fucking react to, Carl. Go on, bro.
Do you know what makes it even more damning? And I'm not going to go back to the midfield when we had Perez and Ljungberg and Vieira and Parla, Manuel Petit and so on. I'll just go somewhere a little bit more closer to the present day.
Yeah.
We've gone from Cesc Fabregas, Matthew Flamini, Thomas Rositzky, and Alexander Hleb to Mikel Merino, Martin Zubimendi, Norgaard, and Odegaard. If that's not a fall from grace, I don't know what is.
And we weren't even happy with that back in the day.
No, I mean, I like Hleb. Hleb, I thought Hleb has some great technical ability. Rositzky, I thought was good as well. Problem was, though, he was injured. He was like Diaby. He was injured all the time. He couldn't stay healthy. Flamini, I didn't rate Flamini. But when we put him at left back, especially in that Champions League one in 2006, guess what? He actually fucking balled out at left back. He was doing really well.
Yeah.
And then Cesc Fabregas, well, we don't need to discuss Cesc because he was a baller anyway. But you get what I mean.
Yeah.
Nah, yeah. DJ Crane, if that happens, I'm kicking off. There's no way. No.
Just realised I'm a little bit far behind.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
No, you crack on. No, you talk to the Crane.
It's literally the first one in. Wait till they sign Garnacho, LOL. Trust me, if we won't piss me off as much if we sign Garnacho. What pisses me off even more is if we give him the number 14 shirt. No.
Someone's already done that. Do you know who it is? I think this is. Where is he? This bastard in the chat. But big up to you, by the way.
Where's that fucking spud? Are you
it's
in there?
Fucking Mum Spaghetti, the bastard. Where is he? It's fucking Mum Spaghetti. Where is this fucking wanker? Here he goes. Here he is. It's this geezer. Fuck you, Mum Spaghetti.
No.
yeah. It's him. He's came in here and he knows the Garnacho thing. A few people in the chat and then there's some other things. It sends me loopy, this Garnacho thing. And he's pressing all the right buttons, this geezer. He knows what he's doing, old Mum Spaghetti. Yeah, fucking you hit the nail on the head, Carl. We give him the 14 on top of it. I mean, come on, man. That is like double, treble, quadruple basement for Arsenal Football Club, isn't it?
Like, that is.
And you can see it happening. We can give it to Nketiah. You can give it to anyone. I know, to be fair, Mikel Arteta, and I don't usually like speaking outside of Mikel Arteta's things like that, but if Arsenal Football Club can allow Gallas to have the number 10, anything's possible. anything's possible. We can't blame that on Mikel, but anything's possible at that point. Yeah, Dio ain't happy. He is like all of us. He is not happy. Yeah,
we are, mate. It's a here we go. There's a here we go for Fabrizio.
It's done, bruv. Yeah, I wouldn't trust him to win us an Emirates Cup, he's saying. Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
Fuck me.
Yeah, that's what we're at. The championship players that we were promised. Yeah, that's it. Who else are we going to be getting in? Like, I don't know, man. Could you imagine? Could you imagine we ended up getting like Ollie Watkins in, Madueke in, and then filtering down with already we've got, and we think that that's enough to close the gap to Liverpool. If Liverpool and Manchester City didn't even make any signings, that still wouldn't close the gap to either of them.
100%.
Would it?
100%. But because Liverpool and Man City actually work like a proper football club, guess what? Liverpool sorted out their fullbacks, because that's really the only issue they had really from last season. Their fullbacks. Trent was obviously on his way to Madrid, and obviously Andy Robertson has been an absolute gem for them at left back. But guess what? He's getting old now. He's getting on, so they need fresh legs and so on. They've done that, but they also realised we spent bugger all last summer. We spent 10 million on Chiesa. So guess what? We'll go out and let's add some more flair to our attack. Let's go get Florian Wirtz. Don't care how much it costs. Let's get Florian Wirtz. They didn't care about the money, because guess what? They already had it.
Yeah.
City, Cherky, a quality player. Nori, I actually rated him at Wolves. I thought this guy's a speedster. He's going to be a problem to deal with if he goes to a big club. Guess what? He's gone to Man City. Of course he's gone to Man City.
Of course he has.
They've moved. They've moved a lot quicker than what we have.
Mate, like I said, we're like a three-legged tortoise, bruv. Just, you know what I mean? We're like sloth. Do you know what I mean? Just stand still for ages. Maybe we'll just slightly move along the branch a little bit every other few months. Do you know what I mean? That's it. Sloth FC. We don't do anything. It's ridiculous. Berta's looking like Edu already. But I think my sweetie Madupe in the chat, I don't know if she's still in here or not. It's been a while, to be fair. I mean, we're nearly in the third hour. And we won't be running for too much longer, but we'll carry on going for a little bit. She was the first Arsenal fan in here to say about Edu, bring back Edu. Do you know what? That's it's funny that you say that, but at least we actually made signings. This so far is probably the worst June that we've had under this football club. We actually think about it in terms of signings. It probably is the worst June under since Mikel Arteta that we've had. It's been terrible. Terrible. Come on, man.
Yeah, it has to be. It's
there, isn't it? I'm trying to think of the other windows, and I'm thinking he let Party go. Yeah, Dio's had a little bit of a head loss. I don't blame him.
I'm not going to listen. No, listen. I will play devil's advocate on this one, okay? I reckon Berta begged and pleaded Thomas Partey to sign a new deal. I think he begged and pleaded him, but Partey probably said to him, the manager doesn't want me, so why should I re-sign?
Yeah.
If the manager doesn't want me, that basically means, and if I do re-sign it, guess what? He's going to stick me a fucking right back. See you later. Bye-bye. So I think Berta had his hands tied on that one. So I will give him the benefit of the doubt on that one.
Do you know what? Yeah, Joe Ryan here. 1 second. Right, sweet. Yeah, Joe Ryan is basically saying Saliba will be gone next season. Fact. Do you know what? And this is the problem. I think we all said it on Rashid's, didn't we? We said a couple of little bits. I know I went on a little rant about it, mate. This is a realistic sort of thing where. Well, that's it. That's what I was talking about. Was contracts on, and we know Gabriel Magalhaes has already signed, yeah, and I love that because he's unbelievable. But the big hitters, the Saka and the Salibas, they still haven't yet, and I don't blame them. To be fair, you would at least minimum go, okay, you know what, cool. I'll give you. Let's just say I'm Bill Saliba, yeah, because I've got no personal real ties to Arsenal Football Club. So let's just say I'm Bill Saliba. I'm going to go into that board and I'm going to go, cool. I'll tell you what. You show me your ambition in the transfer window. Show me your ambition in the transfer window. And I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll sign if it's adequate. And what are Arsenal doing to keep the likes of a Declan Rice happy, to keep the Bill Salibas at the club, to keep a Bukayo Saka, to keep all of their better players at the football club? You're telling me that signing Kepa Arrizabalaga and Norgaard is going to be what makes Saliba sign the fucking deal? He could go to Madrid with his mates. He could go with Camavinga and Tchouaméni and Mbappe. He could go with his French boys at Real Madrid like that if he wanted to. And you're telling me that signing fucking Kepa and Norgaard are going to keep players like that? Come on.
And the reason just to piggyback on what Joe said in the chat, okay, I can understand why you think Slee will be gone next season. If he doesn't re-sign his contract, mate, he's got all the leverage in the world. He can then run it all the way down. It means that his career sucks for the next 2 years if we don't win it. Well, it might not be this. It might be for this year, but next year, if we get a brand, we need to score post to plug holes. But after
this is it.
Yes, yes. Good Russia nailed it. Absolutely nailed it.
What it's all about. Yeah. Do you know what? Let's just sort of say it's funny how things work, yeah, but it's about how you do it still. So, like, if say let's just run with what my 3 signings would be. There'd be Gyökeres, Sesko, and Eze, yeah. Now let's just say we do sign them between July and August or whatever. Then you'd go, all right, cool. But if you'd have signed them 3 in June, like Manchester City and Liverpool's done, then you compliment them at least with a Norgaard and go, yeah, we're plugging holes. Kepa, yeah, you'd then go, yeah, we've spent 90 million on Rodrigo. We've spent 70 million on him. We spent 60 million on him. We haven't got loads of money left, so we need to spend 10 million on a Norgaard. We need to spend 5 million on a backup keeper, etc. You'd hold your hands up, wouldn't you, and go, I can at least understand and appreciate that. I would. Well, not the other way round. Arsenal Football Club get all the crap in there. The longer we leave it, let's just say we'll run with that. Eze's got a release clause, so we can't go down that avenue because that the money is the money is. But Rodrigo, now let's just throw a figure out there. Now he could be worth 80 million. Let's just say Gyökeres could be worth 70 million now. So we'll run with 150 million quid. Mm-hmm. Guess what they'll be worth on the 26th of July this year? Guess what they'll be worth? Rodrigo will be worth 90 million pounds. Gyökeres will be worth 80 million pounds because they know the clubs are desperate. And them clubs ain't like maybe there'll be a little bit of a stink from Gyökeres' side because he wants to sort of push on and leave. Real Madrid don't have to sell Rodrigo. He's not in a year left on his deal. They'll just go, tough shit. You want him now? There's 10 million up. Should have bought him last month. Unlucky.
It's the same It's the same with what I do with my festivals. I'll give you a prime example. I went Download 2 years ago, right? And I was like, we saw the main card that came out. Yeah. I was like, right, okay, that's great. That looks amazing. But we're going to leave it for a little bit until the second wave comes in. Who's the next second wave of bands that were coming in? Me and my best mate were talking at the time. It came out in February. The price went from $285 to $335. It had gone up 50 quid already before the second wave. And I was like, shit, this better be a good second wave. Second wave come through. There was about 7 or 8 bands that we like, yeah, well, this is it. Yeah, we're going. Boom, we're doing it. The third wave came out. It went up to 360. The price went up and up every single time it got closer to the date.
Why is that? Because people are getting more desperate, Carl.
People get like, more desperate.
We need to go. We need to go here. The demand is more. Exactly right. It's not rocket science. It really ain't, is it, Carl?
It's not.
It's not difficult.
It really isn't.
It's frustrating that only at Arsenal Football Club do we make things so difficult for ourselves. You're right. Yeah. I hear you, man. Yeah.
We're gonna buy it. We're going to invest in a mole just to come to fuck up our tatter's plan.
Yeah. I think we're going after the winter window. I mean, it's like for my fans. I mean, it's a real tricky one with this power struggle, isn't it? I mean, I've been heavily critical of Bert because I sort of wanted him to come in and make his stamp, and I think I still stand by a lot of what I said. Matty and a couple of other people have made me sort of think about different angles in certain things, but equally, I'm still not happy that we've signed this Bert Vicker to come in and go, well, I'm the director of football. I'll give you the squad, and as the manager, you manage it. And and we're not getting Berta signings in there. We will never know as our level what actually is going on there. But what we can do is we can see and interpret it by the signings that we make. Is Kepa a Berta signing? Don't look like it to me. Is Sesko a Berta signing? It doesn't look like it to me. Zubamendi, it doesn't look like it to me. Norgaard, we generally don't know.
Well, I mean, we've watched the Premier League, so we know about Brentford, but do we really pay attention to Norgaard? No. We pay attention to Wissa. We pay attention to Mbremo.
Facts.
So that's who we pay attention to. The midfield, I couldn't give a toss about Brentford's midfield, if I'm honest with you.
Yeah, this is actually another good point. Because when we criticise, or me in particularly, when we're sort of being critical of Berta, we always talk about the possible incomings. But the fact that Thomas Partey's been let go, like, is that not a thing that Berta then, if Berta really wanted Berta really wanted Partey, let's talk English, do you not think that he's not got the power of that? Maybe Berta didn't want him to stay. I don't really know. But, like, I mean, shouldn't this be a Berta thing as well, not letting him go? Letting Partey go seems like a really bad bit of business, doesn't it? I think that's fair to say. It just does. Like, you know, not giving him a 12-month deal with an option to extend for another 12. That just seems like a no-brainer to me. Maybe he doesn't want that. We don't know exactly for sure. But there is actually a point that the assembled is making there. Berta's world-class in his position and lets Partey go. You know, we don't know that for 100%, but it's worth questioning, isn't it? You know, it is worth questioning. You know, we don't know for sure, but it's a great point.
Let me throw something in here, okay? So I'll use my NFL team as a prime example because I'm getting deja vu with this, okay? So when our great head coach got sacked, right, after going 4-13, horrible season, right? We got this new guy in, right? He's a rookie, a bit like the same as Arteta, right? He basically, him and this GM that we got, and he was young and up and coming, right? The draft that we had was a fucking shambles. The free agency was a shambles. People put the blame straight on the GM, thinking, "What the hell are you doing?" And then it turned out when our head coach got fired, apparently it turned out that he said that he had no say or no plan on what was happening in free agency or in the draft.
Yeah.
So when it came to this,
they paid no attention to me. But fuck you, Mum Spaghetti.
So when it came to this year, where we got Mike Vrabel, who is a proven head coach, by the way, who's been to an AFC Championship before, so he knows how to get it done, right? He's basically gone in with a plan to the GM. This is what we need. This, and this. Go and sort us out. Do you know what's happened this season?
Yeah.
Our defensive line looks better. Our offense looks better. And the draft, we slapped it out the park. NFL critics said it was one of the top 5 drafts of any team in the league. That's what happens when you give an actual GM the proper tools and the actual say to get shit done. And I think I think Berta's in this situation. I don't think he has a say. I think it's Arteta's plan, and I don't think he gets a say in it. Call me devil's advocate for Berta, but I just feel like there's no way a manager of his a sporting director of his caliber could just be hamstrung like this.
Yeah.
I just can't. I'm sorry, but that's just my thing. I know a lot of people are going to disagree, and people are still going to blame Berta for this. And to a degree, he does get a little bit of blame. But the signings, Kepa, Norgaard, I'm sorry, those are not. But if there are Berta signings, then I'll be shocked.
Yeah. If they are Berta signings, then I mean we are double done. Because and they're not. They can't be. I mean, look at the record that Berta's got, and this is sort of where I don't buy and won't buy the Berta wants Sesko thing. I won't buy that because look at the strikers that man has signed for Atletico Madrid. I mean, they are not mug signings, bruv. They are elite level. So as a man like Berta that's brought in the pedigree of signings to Atletico that he did do, when you're telling me that he's got this Gyökeres who scored in the league alone, he scored himself a nice nifty, cheeky nifty little 89 league goals. 89, what a year. Come on, not just because I was born. We all know why. Come on, 89, Anfield. Sesko's got 90. Sesko has got 43. It's significantly less than half. Less than half. Berta don't strike me as the type of man that would go, yeah, actually, yeah, maybe Sesko's our guy. Maybe Sesko's our man here. Because I say this point and I make this point, I reckon validly. The bookies, me and you, we and everyone like us, all of our side of the fence that leads that filter down to us small fry, yeah? From the Lee at the top and all of us, but our side of the fence, yeah? We all have this pretty similar opinion. We are acting almost like the bookies, yeah? The bookies are billionaires. They are billionaires and they're billionaires and they're billionaires. They're a successful industry, a very successful market. Why? How do they do it? They give you odds based on statistics. How do they get their statistics? They go on a historical knowledge, yeah? So they'll assess something that's happened, I don't know, but over could be 3 years or could be over 5 years. But they'll have a statistical sort of evaluation and then they'll put that into practice and then assume or give you a likelihood about what's going to happen next. None of us know the future. None of us do. Otherwise, we get the lottery right every single week. That's just absolute facts. We would. We'd know the numbers. We don't know the future. What we do know is that they go on a historical fact and the likelihood. So when you've got the likes of the gals and all of these idiots and these morons going, yeah, but you don't know they're going to bang. Like, quite rightly facts. You don't know that they're going to bang. You do not know that they're going to bang.
Yeah,
but what we're doing is we're doing a statistical evaluation over what is more likely. Yeah? So, Cole, when we're sort of saying here, okay, cool. Who's more likely to score 20 league goals for Arsenal Football Club next season? Take the name out of it, take the age out of it, take the club, take the money you've spent on him, take everything away from it. And the only information I give you is in the last 3 years, one of them scored 89 league goals and the other one has scored 43 goals. Who the fuck is more likely to score 20 league goals based on just that information alone next season for Arsenal Football Club? You'd go, well, yeah. So what would the bookies do? They'd make Gyökeres odds on favourite, wouldn't they? Why would they make Sesko odds on favourite? They'd make Gyökeres. And that's the exact same standpoint that we look at it from. We don't know that Gyökeres is going to be better than Sesko. No one does. But he's more fucking likely to, based on historical knowledge. It's not fucking rocket science. Not rocket science. Come on, man.
It is. I've just seen something on X as well. It's by No Context Fan TV.
Pissing my cornflakes.
No. Lee Judges is not happy about the Norgaard signing.
No one's happy about the Norgaard signing.
Judges is not happy. He's on Potts' stream. It's been recorded and whatnot, so you'll be fine. But yeah, he doesn't seem very happy about it. I mean, no one's happy about it. And you are right, mate. If we'd got the marquee signings done and out of the way, okay. So for say we got Gyökeres and so say we got Gyökeres, say we got Rodrigo, and let's just say we got Adam Wharton. Let's say we got Adam Wharton, for example.
I think that'd be a great signing, by the way.
There was 3 great signings. Then you can add Zubimendi as depth. Yep. Then you add Norgaard as depth. Then you add Kepa as a backup. Okay, we'll still get pissy about Kepa because obviously he's a Chelsea reject, but we'll be like, okay, well, we got our marquee signings through, so now it's just adding more depth to the squad. Because guess what? We have a very thin squad. It's very easy to work out what Arsenal actually need. But how come is it that the likes of you and me have only been on YouTube for about a year, 2 years, right?
Yeah.
How come we know what we need? How come we know how this club is structured? And yet the actual board and the actual manager have got no idea whatsoever.
Yeah.
But they've done it. They have done it backwards. They've done it backwards again. They've bought depth instead of getting for the marquee signings. It makes no sense. It's the same as wiping your ass and then taking a shit. It makes no sense.
Do you know what? Just a quick, and then I'll very quickly move on from this. Yeah. You have caught me out a little bit there. I'll very quickly move on for this. Do you know what pisses me off in that little department there? Is 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 when you've had a shower, then you need a shit straight after. I'm like, I'm at pinnacle cleanliness. I'm at
Nope.
pinnacle cleanliness now. And then you need, yeah. And then
When your ass makes noises similar to a fucking sailor.
You've had your daily clean and all of that, and then you're like, oh, for fuck's sake, of course I need to use the toilet now, don't I? Do you know what I mean? Yeah, mate. Yeah, it's just a silly. You got me there a little bit, and it's just my silly brain playing silly thoughts with my silly self.
Right.
I do apologise. Yeah. And do you know what? Yeah, this is another couple of good points. First off, big up Doc. Big up the Doc. He's in the building, man. We've got Gunnar Russ is saying, also hands are tired more than we believe. And do you know what though, Russ, mate? Do you know what, Russ? We've tied them. We've tied them up, but we've tied ourselves up. We've got them, mate. We've got ourselves like that. We've got the what they called the what's it? I fucking can't think of them. You know the little plastic bastard things you tie yourself. They've gone
Zip
completely
ties.
out my head. Zip ties. Yeah. We've done it to ourselves, mate. Handcuffed ourselves to the own railings. That's what we've done. Zipped. Come on, Aaron. Wake up, my boy. Wake up. We've done it to ourselves, Russ. We've done it to ourselves. We've only got ourselves to blame. This geezer, by the way, I'm not going to say any personal little bits and all of that. I'll speak to the Doc offline. He's been having a good time. He's been chilling. He's been having a good time. And thank you very much for jumping back in the chat. Honestly, mate, my head is even hot. I've checked out from the upcoming season. We are delaying the inevitable, not severing the cancer from the club. And until it's ad nauseam nonsense and stilts. Yeah, fact is it's crap. It's just constant. It's rinse and repeat. It's recycle. As Dan Potts would say, it's a roundabout. As I would say, it's Bill Murray settings. Do you know what I mean? Around and round and round we go. Broken washing machine settings. It's just I don't blame you for checking out. Let me see because I was just about to say something and it actually isn't. It actually isn't how I feel. But I don't know. Shut that gate, please, because that dog's gonna get out. Yeah, he's a little opportunist, the dog. Unlike Arsenal Football Club, he actually takes a chance. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, let's get it right. Do you know what I mean? A little wanker. His name's Vader, by the way. You know what I mean? And I mean, no surprise, I'm an Arsenal fan. No surprise, I'm an Arsenal fan. No surprise, I'm a Star Wars fan. Yeah.
I was going to say
wrestling. You got me the wrestling. We both fucked up right there. No, come on, Darth Vader, man. Come on.
What dog is he? If you don't mind me asking.
He's what dog is he?
You don't know what dog is?
Huh? He's a pug / Boston Terrier.
That's some weird ass combination, but I bet he's cute.
So basically, he's ugly as fuck. Where is he? Let me see if we come over it. Oh yeah, look, we got a little picture. Look.
Oh, he's cute. I'm not gonna. I love dogs. Listen, I love dogs. Not to say
his little first birthday hat.
Oh, that's sweet. That's sweet.
He's all right, to be fair. I mean, he's only one in a bit, but yeah, he'll do. Do you know what I mean? He's a boy, isn't he? He just wants to escape and shit. You know, what can we do? I mean, he lives with me. I don't blame him to want to escape. Do you know what I mean? Like, sometimes I leave the gate open and just like, yeah, if you want to seek better life, do you know what I mean? Here it is. go and seek it. Get away. I won't hold anything against you. Big up, man. Big up. We will be wrapping up very soon, and we're going to redirect over to Northside.
Yeah, live is on. Yeah,
he's live, and I should bloody be on there, and I will be on there. So when I redirect over there, I'll be redirecting and I will also be on there. So I'm very, very sorry. You've had 3 hours and 13 minutes of me and you're going to have a little bit longer. So I really, really, really do apologize wholeheartedly to everyone there. We've got Natster in the building now. Just wanted to quickly, just briefly say hello to people that I've not been able to say hello to in the chat. Big up to Natster. He's posting videos out there. Come on, everyone. Come on. Go Hawks. That's obviously going to be aimed at you. I think a little bit more, Carl, maybe.
Seahawks fan, I'm assuming. I'm assuming.
No lie, Eli. He don't fuck around. You know what I mean? He always get the truth from this geezer. Liverpool fan. Shot. Yeah, Norgaard has a world sign, and yeah, that's what I'm saying. We get this. We get geezers like you coming over, and you're welcome here. We take the piss as well, mate. We sign Norgaard. You sign Verts. Are you worried? Eli, about Arsenal Football Club? Or are you bollocks?
No,
of course you're not.
Of course they're not. They're happy with what they've got.
Of course you're not. Yeah.
And they'll probably. And do you know what? They might have some extra money lying around. They might get Gyökeres as well.
Oh, that's
If that's their final piece, if that's Gyökeres, guess what? Liverpool winning the title.
Yeah.
I don't care what anybody says. Liverpool win the title. I know Man City will improve, but Liverpool were just like, nah, fuck this. We're gonna go all guns blazing. Pardon the pun.
If Liverpool get in there, their rebuild was for 12 months. Ours has taken 5.5 years, and we're in another one.
Yep.
What's that all about? How mad is that?
And they probably spent a grand total of about 250 million.
How mad is that when you start deep in things like that?
The thing is with Liverpool though is that they don't make bad signings. They make very tough and calculated signings. They know what they need, but they also know what the price of that players are worth. They won't go overboard. They won't pay stupid money. They wouldn't do anything like that. Okay, not with this regime anyway. But the fact they didn't do anything last year, buy the 10 million they got for Chiesa. This year, the owners are like, right, okay, let's get the pieces that we need. Then after that, let's see what else we can go for. Who do you want? Your person, you get 2 bites of the cherry here. What do you want? And we'll pay the money for it. He said, give me Verts, give me Gyökeres. I was like, cool, let's get it done then. Yeah. See, you need that great communication between your manager and your sporting director or your general manager or whatever that is. Canton's a prick anyway, the boss, so I couldn't care less, to be honest.
Yeah. Fucking back. Judges, you don't like judges' opinion changes like whether he can be a bit flip floppy, can't he? To be fair, Canton said it's a great window up to now. Yeah. I mean that doesn't surprise me 1 minute. It's been a year now, not for me. I think I started mine in October. If you channel, you mean?
Sorry,
that's Cole. That is.
That was my bad. That was my bad.
That's Cole. That is. That's yeah. I'm throwing Cole under the bus. That is. Yeah. Even though I added onto it, it's Cole's fault. We wouldn't have ever mentioned that if it wasn't for this sick man to my right hand side. I do apologise for anyone who was offended by the horrendous comments made by Carl at Gundown. We assure you he will never be on the channel again. No, of course not. No, and I hope you haven't spoilt your 5 in New York. Are you 5 hours behind? So you'll be afternoon. Behind, yeah. So your lunch. Yeah. From the bottom of mine and Cart's hearts, we mine Cart's hearts, Cole's hearts. We do apologise, my dear. But we will redirect right now. Big up to you, Gunnar Russ. Big up to every single one. Yeah, Joe Ryan Phase 6. I mean, you couldn't get any worse. Dog walking and all of that shit. We are going to redirect to Northside Tough Talk now, which I will be joining within 5 minutes. Thank you very much for Cole for joining me, man. A little bit late. Big up my bro. Yeah, legend right in the chat here. Bang, 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 bang. Going over and sub to DJB. If you haven't already, you need a brain transplant. What's the matter with you? Go over and sub to DJB. Most importantly, go over as well. Smash the likes to me. Smash the like to Cole at Gundown. Come on. He's doing bits over there, growing it ever by every single day. I'm double happy with the growth that Cole's doing, man. He deserves it. Trust me that. The geezer talks absolute facts. Like and sub to fucking everyone that's got the channel. Come on, man. And we will have to leave straight away because I am a little bit late. Big up, everyone. Come on, man. I'll catch you over at Northsides. Let's all go over there and talk some facts as well. Big